of a really grumpy looking cow.
We back.
No, do you know what you do? Cuddly.
Yeah.
Cuddly, put a cat ledge there and teach your cats to sleep on it behind
Okay, she
you while streaming.
She wants shelving. She does, but I just don't know because it's a rental. He doesn't have to.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about... In Sweden, even if you're renting, as long as you plug the holes back up again when you move out, you're good.
Yeah,
I think
it
the
should
talks of
be.
that
And he
being
did say
changed
we could like
in
make
Victoria.
other holes, you know, like
You know what you could always do?
there's Banana Shark, but you can't see Banana Shark. Banana Shark's up there. Do you see Banana Shark?
That is great.
I saw Banana Shark at a market, and I was honestly thinking about it for the next 2 hours, and I was like, I need to buy it.
We
and it was
need
only
to.
$10.
My favorite stuffed animal as a kid was a shark that had a baby
course it
shark on the back.
Stop! That's so cute. I'm actually really
It was
emotional today, Josie. I might cry.
It was like this big, the big shark, and then like on top there was just this tiny baby shark. Like instead of
Oh
the
my
back fin,
God.
there was just a tiny shark.
That's so good. That's so good.
You could always put a green sheet up behind you, Cuddly.
I'm not sure I'd want to invite the chaos that comes with the green screen onto Cuddly Raptor's streams.
Well, look, someone in chat has said raptor tapestry, and honestly, I'm here for it. A rapistry? I think we could get behind this.
Is it a rapping raptor? If it's a rapistry?
Damn it, Josie, you took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say you have a raptor with lyrics, and he's going to give you a microphone, you know, maybe a hat on sideways, bit of bling. Oh, it'd be great.
I do want to do some what's it called? Shameless plugging and say that the big item for the D&D group, the big item will expire as a community challenge in 9 days, and I only stream weekends. So if you got points, if you want to give these people a cool item,
but specifically not orb. Is there a way we can redeem it without orb getting it first?
I make no promises.
I mean, no, I think, look, in all honesty, I think we have...
Oh, thank you, Adrian.
We have... Don't give me that look, Orb, I'm about to defend you. I think we have dangled, you know, or Arthur Orblet's impulse, lack of impulse, you know, control over him for a long enough time. You know, maybe if Arthur Orblet is willing to meet us in the middle and maybe not gulp down the random potions we get, maybe not chuck on the pieces of jewelry that we randomly find, but maybe asks first. Then I think we can.
Would he be Arthur Orblet, or would the method have possessed him? Do we know? Like we can't be sure it's Arthur unless he's impulsive like that. Really.
There are also some items that don't require attunement that Arthur could just put on and things happen.
How about we just have the next thing that we find cursed and Arthur just puts it on and then he learns his lesson. I mean, that also works too.
Oh, I will not speak to it. There may or may not be such an item in the right.
You better watch out.
Yeah, or be careful.
Okay. Do you know, we bought this spoon because it was actually like an important cooking implement, and I was very excited to have it.
But it's
and
not
for the last couple
just
months.
by your computer.
It's by my computer 24/7.
You better get Nana wood burnt into the handle of it. Just have Nana there.
I freaking might. It has scullery wood burned into it. So that's
on the other side.
Yeah.
It's a good spoon though.
To anyone out there just wondering, Denny, I do not believe is joining us tonight. Just as a heads up.
No.
If anyone's looking for that, Denny is spending time with cows, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in cow country.
Isn't that what you Australian people call the outback?
No, it's what we call gimpy, but I mean, who's really talking about gimpy? Orb gets it! Orb gets it! Queenslanders will get it.
Yeah, I used to live there, so.
Yeah, Cuddly gets it too much.
That is,
Too much.
Too
It
much.
pains me, actually. I'm really sad.
Yeah, sorry, Cuddly.
Do
I'm sad now.
you guys want to know something? I got
Sweden
grey
does
hairs.
not comply.
I have grey hairs.
That's from your kids.
Orb, I've had grey hairs for years. What are you going on about?
Oh, I've had them on my arms and legs and like everywhere else for years, but never on the head. Never on the head. And now it's starting, so I'm scared.
I feel like this is going to bleed into Arthur's playthrough today, and he's going to need to be a little bit more vain about himself maybe today. He's going to be like, no, I never age, ever. Ever.
I hate aging. I was like 19.
Why does Josie look like freaking Ariel from The Little Mermaid?
Because my hair is amazing. I love my hair.
Yeah, I also love your hair. I'm just saying.
Hey,
I did have. I'll send you a pic later, Cuddly. I used to have like really glossy, shining red hair.
Do it! Oh my goodness! And then Photoshop it so you're like in an aquarium or something, and I'll be like, "This is the Little Mermaid. I know her."
I got a hot
But
question.
are we ready to rumble? Oh,
yeah, I was just about to say, did you guys want to play Dungeons and Dragons?
I'm actually happy talking about hair at this point in time.
Well, Nocti is outing all my grey hairs in chat right now, like the location of them all. So if you want to know where I'm going grey, it's in my chat, just FYI.
I don't know if I want that much information.
Oh, you were gonna say, if you want to know where I'm going grey, it's in my ass.
Well, in my defense, like I just...
I mean, you could be. Do you check?
I mean... Should I be checking?
DnD!
Maybe you should now.
I'm gonna get you a little mirror and a magnifying glass, and yeah, a little hand.
I'm going to get this party started.
You started this, Josie. You started this.
Oh yeah, there's a mammoth.
There we
everyone.
go.
Oh yes, we've got mammoth problems.
Oh yeah, mammoth.
How do you like this?
A very dark and spooky mammoth.
What a hairy situation.
Yeah, I really should. Hold on. Is that better? Look at that. It's a bit brighter.
Oh, it is better.
Oh yes, I love it.
I suppose.
Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Roll for initiative. The mammoth is coming. Last thing that happened was Lena jumped off her sled, their sled, grabbing the axe at their belt, and just looking back at you, going,
"Oh dear,
something wrong."
Gerald was not ready for this.
Rudy was too ready.
Rudy was ready as fuck.
Nana barely saw it. Let's be real. So.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna tell you where you are placed.
Oh yes.
Giant.
Thank you.
Giant.
Yes.
We got
yes.
Dusgoose on horse. We got Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
We got Gerald. We got Rudy. And Nana.
Oh, I'm all the way back deep.
Yeah, because you were talking to the halfling person. And Rudy's back here talking to the tribe leader.
Nice.
Okay, I need you all to... Where did my pen go? Where's my pen gone? I stole it.
Is it behind your ear? Because that's usually the last place I check.
No, hold on. It's...
Hooray.
There we go. But for real, where's my pen?
You only have... Okay.
No.
It's gonna be fine. Jeff.
There it is. It came
a
flying
mysterious
in.
hand! I saw a hand! What is it? Ah!
More! Again!
Bring back the hand. Bring
back the hand.
Bring back the hand.
There's no need. There's no need.
I'm sorry, Jesse.
I need y'all. I can see Gerald got a 19. What did I want to say, Arthur? What did you get?
I rolled it. It should come up. It was.
Yeah, but I could...
5, I think 5. 5.
That's a number, sure. Nana.
Sorry, what did you even say to? Because you were so busy with the pen. What did you say to roll?
Initiative.
Initiative. Okay. I
That thing at the start of combat.
I don't know.
Okay, I
Nana's
see.
short.
I see.
Everything goes over her head.
15.
Got a 14.
Okay,
oh,
we got
yeah,
Rudy.
sorry, 15.
Rudy.
Yes, Rudy is at the back of the pack, isn't he? You just mentioned he's towards the back. The mammoth is just charging straight at us, yeah?
Yeah, but I want to know what your initiative is. I'm finishing up because
Wait, did it not say? Oh, sorry, 18.
I had to write it all up on my
bad.
board.
18.
Nice.
18.
Good.
That's good,
yeah.
but I think Gerald got more. Gerald
got 19
before you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Gerald's
I thought I wasn't ready. Turns out I was really ready.
You were just really anxious the whole time. Like I knew it.
Yeah, it's panic spell basically is.
Okay.
Like, very occasionally he'll get just like the jump on whatever it is, just purely out of terrified reflex.
That's the
I love that for him.
All right, so
there we go.
Here is what's gonna happen.
Terrible. Yeah, Gerald, you are indeed. Before you go, no, you go first. Go ahead, do your thing.
Let's go, Gerald. Let's go.
That's not at all ominous.
No, not at all.
Glasses.
Okay.
Go for it.
I am going to cast a.
What, you're gonna cast something?
I am.
Ew.
Surprisingly,
Ew.
it's a little bit out of character, but
Is it not Eldritch Blast?
it's not Eldritch Blast. I'm going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement on it.
Oh.
Ray of Enfeeblement.
So
go.
I'll need to get within 60 feet of it, though. So.
You're currently 5, 10. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. You'd need to move up like 20 feet, 20, 25 feet.
Okay. That would put me significantly in front of everyone, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you'd have to basically move up to this ledge. There's a bit of a slope in the snow, and you like if you're standing right on, like on top of the slope, you're within 60 feet.
Oh, can you just point at it on the map for me? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the map.
Here you
so
are.
There? So look at the little edge of the little cliffy bit. Yeah, that looks defensible. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so 1 Ray of Enfeeblement. So this is actually going to require me to hit it. Oh, natural 20!
Nice!
Okay.
First
Does
roll.
that even do anything extra, though? Is it a con save for me?
So what happens is a black beam of enervating energy springs from my fingertip towards the creature within range. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. And at the end of the target's turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw against the spell. On a success, the spell ends, but otherwise it'll last up to 1 minute or concentration.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I can make a con save at the end of my turn.
At the end of the mammoth's turn, yes. And it's a DC
Bonus
14
action?
Constitution. And for a Constitution save, I throw my hands up and go, ha ha!
Yeah, you hit the mammoth and it's just barreling towards you. The magic hits in the face and you can't tell if it had an effect or not. It's just barreling. You can tell innately that your magic got a hold of it, but you can't see any physical change yet. It's still just barreling towards you all.
Yeah. I know enough about this spell to know that as long as it hits, it'll affect it for a short amount of time at the very least. So I'm just happy that it hit.
And after Gerald, it's actually the mammoth.
Oh,
mammoth!
I get an immediate save against enough.
Uh-oh.
Remember who hit you with magic and it wasn't me.
No, don't remember that.
Let's see. The mammoth is going to move. It's got a 40-foot movement speed, so it's just going to come back.
It's just gonna freaking take down half the map.
Are you serious? No, Josie. Surely it falls in the ice and dies.
20.
Oh.
As it's running over the ice, Gerald, you all could probably hear Gerald. You can hear the loud, like echoing sound of cracks forming as they're just spider webbing over the ice. The ice seems to be holding as it's running over, but it's definitely been damaged by this barreling through.
Oh.
It gets
Nope,
here.
never mind.
with
There goes that plan.
That was my plan too. I'm so upset.
It's actually. It's just gonna keep
assuming.
going. Yeah, it's gonna action dash. It's gonna come here.
It is just. This is one angry mammoth.
Yeah, and it's gonna run up to. It's gonna run up to. It's just gonna run up and it's coming straight toward Lena, who is like jumping off the sled, got an axe in the hand, and it's just barreling. The mammoth rushes over the ice starts cracking all over. The mammoth makes a little bit of a slide to go around the slope, and it's just like now towering over Lena. Rudy, you're up.
Rudy immediately casts Shield of Faith on Lena. So
Shield of Faith.
Yeah,
Nice.
so essentially a shimmering field, he sort of, touches his holy symbol with one hand, flourishes with his mace with the other, and a shimmering field is going to surround Lena, giving a +2 to AC. I will just cast it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bonus action, so you could still use your action to cast a cantrip.
Excellent. Okay.
But not a full spell, only cantrip.
Just those.
Yeah, you can only do one spell per turn.
There's not really.
Oh, did the mammoth make its con save, by the way?
Oh, we'll see. Against a 14, it's got. Nope, it's a 12.
Excellent.
So it's still enfeebled.
Yes, that's what I like to hear.
In that case, Rudy will also cast Sacred Flame on the mammoth. That is a cantrip. It's in my cantrip section.
Yep.
Essentially,
and I believe that calls for a dexterity save.
It does. So essentially, the target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains
the mammoth fails. It's not very dexterous.
Oh, well, who'd thunk it? Alrighty, do you want me to roll that for you, or?
Yes, please.
Okay, we're gonna go, where's the D8? That's a D8. Roll. Boom. Oh god. It's a cantrip. That'll be 3 damage.
Better than nothing.
3 damage is 3 damage.
There we go.
First blood.
Excellent. A shield, a bit of chip damage. Good to go.
Yeah, and so as you hold out your hand, golden flames do just a quick burst over the mammoth's body, singeing a few hairs. It still looks completely unfazed.
Yeah,
it's just single-minded coming through. We got Nana, unless Rudy wants to move.
Rudy would move. Is there any way he can sort of sidle more to the front of the pack without getting into melee range with the mammoth? I can't really see.
Yeah, you're all the way back here.
Yeah. Pop me up, closer, but not quite at melee range with the mammoth. Is that... I can't see the individual squares.
Here?
Is he within, touching distance of Lena to heal, or...?
No.
No? Okay.
You could get...
Yeah, I think like he would cast all these as he was like running up next to Lena, sort of thing. So it's like kind of like a like an action movie. Instead of like pew-pewing everywhere with a gun, he's like spell as he runs up, behind Lena.
I love that.
And it's a lot
trailer.
It's also like as you start off, you're barreling down this trampled down path. You're casting the shield on Lena as you're running, and you sort of like do your best to get up over this snowbank as you do the sacred flame, and you're now like almost crawling on top of the snow, but you are within touch range of Lena.
I can touch your ankle. It'll be okay. I got you, Lena.
Rudy, please.
Yeah, Nana.
Okay. I mean,
way in the back over here.
Way in the back over there, and yet I have a thing that casts 120 feet, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Nana has been saving this shit, but I think she's gonna rummage around in that bag when she sees that thing on the horizon and pull out the wand of magic missiles.
Hey.
Oh, what? I forgot about that.
Yeah, so
oh
did
my
I.
god.
And I want to try casting one of those. So it looks like I have 7 charges before it resets. So I'm gonna use 1 charge. And
no, the way it works, is you can expending 1 charge shoots out 3 bolts of magic missiles, and then for every charge you add, it adds another bolt.
Oh,
But
I
if
read
you
that
use-
wrong.
But if you use all of the charges, you have to roll a d20, and on a nat 1, the wand just gets Thanos'd.
Oh, okay. So if
And
I
then
roll a
it
1,
it recharges again at dawn every day. So you could technically use 6 charges just to keep 1 charge to prevent it from.
Thanosing. Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and use 1. And obviously Nana doesn't really. She doesn't really do like wands, but she like assumes it's a 2-handed weapon, but it's probably not really. She just kind of holds it above her head and goes like, "Magic missile," which you don't have to say.
You pull it out, you hold it over your head, you shout, and all the halflings around they're starting to panic.
I don't know if I had to roll for that or not, but.
Well, it's 3d4s plus 3, I think, because it's 1d4 plus 1 per bolt.
Yeah. Okay. So I roll another 1. No, 2 more. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and they automatically hit. They are homing. They just go for it. The
missiles
know where.
They are.
Yeah, they know where you want them to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So that one is force damage 3. I'll roll 2 more.
Yeah.
I was gonna try and break the ice, also a 3, but obviously it's past the ice now, so and another 3. So I got 3 3s. I don't know if there's a constitution save. Let me check. No, I don't think so. Just hits.
So you hold this little wand up, all the halflings around you look on, and that's the moment they realize, look over and see the mammoth. They've all been walking behind, talking, and all of a sudden you're just locking your eyes in this thing, pulling the wand up, and just 3 bolts go flying and strike the mammoth in the side. 1 over the head, 1 hits the back of the thigh, and it's just but it looks completely unfazed.
Yeah.
It's a tough mammoth.
It's a tough mammoth, and that is okay. Also, I think Nana's probably gonna have to move.
Movement. Yes.
Yeah. So I would also like to move a little closer to the front, probably just behind. Is that Gerald on the?
That's Gerald.
Yeah, maybe in there, but sort of between Arthur and Gerald.
That would be all of your movement speed to get over here.
Yeah, I can get there.
Yeah, but it's.
I mean, that's pretty. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to as well see the map from your perspectives.
Yeah. So would I be within 30 feet if I'm there?
Yes, you are.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that sounds great then. I'm just trying to get a little closer.
Just a little bit.
Little cheeky little. Yeah, cool. That'll be Nana's move. Nana's running. Nana's so quick. Nana jumped over another halfling just to get there in time.
Wow.
He's sprightly. You know, like Yoda in the prequels?
Yes.
That's Nana.
Yes.
That's Nana.
Yes. I'm all in on this.
Yes.
That is impressive.
I know I never told you this before, but
Yeah,
that's
with
what
a
I
spoon
picture
instead of
every
a
single
lightsaber.
time I have cool Nana moves.
Can we roll a d20 for how awesome that was?
I'll roll. You got a 16. It was pretty awesome.
Yes. Yes.
Pretty awesome, yeah.
Like one halfling was pretty impressed. All right. That's all I need.
Except the one you jumped over because you had to push them down to get the fourth.
Did they just sink into the snow? Did they just go blip and now they're just their head is poking out, you know?
But it looked cool.
Yeah.
And Sin and Sen both go wow.
I mean, hang on, we've been casting spells left, right, and center around them. Shouldn't that one that loves magic just be eyes boggling, losing their mind? Although it's only been 2 seconds,
might.
so.
Yeah, but I'm closer to their height level, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So.
And next up is Lena. Now, surrounded by this shimmering light, the shield of faith, looks around, like gives a reassuring nod to Rudy, like acknowledging the magic, grabs their axe and just starts whacking it at the face of this mammoth, because they are like eye level right now, just like staring off. And Lena is going to do 2 hand axe attacks. First one is a horrible miss, and the second one, that's a cocked. And next one does hit with a 25.
Ooh.
Solid hit.
So, yeah, so the first one, the mammoth blocks it with one of its tusks, and it gets a big chip off. And the second, quick swing from underneath, gets the mammoth right in the bottom of the jaw, and it's going to do some damage. And does a little bit of damage. Its damage has been dealt.
Wow.
Also, I remember we talked that Daskus unfortunately tried to start fighting. Was that right?
Hold on, we'll get there. We'll
Oh,
get there.
We'll get there.
All right.
We'll get there. And Lena's staying put in front, like making themselves look as big as possible, trying to just like keep the mammoth occupied here, being the bigger person around.
Right.
And Arthur.
Now, just to paint a picture for you. Everyone, oh fuck! Here we go.
No, I was scratching the top of my head, I swear. I legit had an itch.
So in my mind, I'm picturing like Thor Ragnarok's gonna happen, where the Hulk's gonna in the wall and he's tired. So I'm gonna actually come over, because I'm not sure how smart mammoths are. And I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship on them. But so I'm gonna try and walk up to it and kind of like the sun's going down on it's like it's
Okay.
So hang on, everyone's like, Lena's like laying into this mammoth, and you're just like, it's okay, boy, it's okay.
Yeah, the sun is going down. It's okay. I'm
I will tell you. I will tell you.
I'm gonna have to cast that shield of faith again.
As you're trying this, I will tell you the spell automatically fails because the mammoth has more than 4 intelligence.
Freak.
But I will tell you that you realize that the mammoth's eyes look almost glazed over. It's like it's not even though its looks and like the body language is focused on Lena, the eyes are like droopy and just like unfocused.
All right, so after I'm patting it and going, this ain't working.
Oh no!
Oh, this is bad.
I kind of look up and I'm like, it don't seem right, guys.
And as you're doing this, next to you on the horse, Daskus just like gets up and says, "Daskus, help!" Grabs the axe, gets up, hops off the horse, gets ready with the axe, and all of a sudden just goes, "Oh no!" and just falls back like honk.
With a soft honk.
Honk.
Can anyone in anyone's chat please clip that for
like a tree falling.
There is an audible thud.
I love that.
Locked up, completely locked up. It just goes, "Oh no." Honk.
Oh no.
After which, all of the halflings are now going to go into a panic. The whole tribe is just...
Oh shit.
They have no idea what to do. The tribe elder is trying to keep everyone calm. People are pushing forward to see what's going on. And the people in the front are trying to back up instead. And it's just a whole hodgepodge of people going on back there. And Gerald, we're back to you.
Very well. First, the most important thing I'm going to do this turn is back away from the mammoth. So,
Fair.
Fair, very fair.
I see it is.
Let me double check.
so I'm just going to move like 20 feet. I guess is that 20? It looks like 20 feet back, right?
As you try to back off, it does not attack you.
But it's am I in? I shouldn't be in.
You're within 10. Yeah, it's got a 10 feet.
Oh, it's got reach. Oh shit.
It's got a.
But for some reason, some reason, as Gerald is trying to back off, it doesn't seem to even, it doesn't even acknowledge your existence.
React.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Where do you want to go?
Just directly away. Yes,
that's
exactly
20 feet
right.
away.
Yes, perfect.
just like the quick back pedal.
So this is basically what's happened so far. So he's like, and fires this like rave enfeeblement to like reduce the damage that the mammoth's going to do. Then it keeps charging straight up, and he realizes how close he actually is. And then he's just like, oh no. Backs away, turns around, and readies his next spell. Which I think in this case, we're just going to go all out. We're going to cast Scorching Ray.
Go for it.
There we go. All right, first ray.
Orb, you look ridiculous.
That's not a great roll. 10 to hit.
Orb, you look sexy.
10 to hit is not going to cut it.
Dang it. Oof. Well, that's the first beam. The
you rolled max damage on it too. That's
no, sad times. Oh, that's even worse. Wait, that's better. 13 to hit.
Just hits.
I mean, chat. We've always known that Orb wants a crown, right? We know that, right?
Does a cool 7 fire damage.
7 fire damage.
3 beams, isn't it? How many beams?
Yeah, there's 3.
3 beams. Yep. All right, and then for the final beam, come on, 20. Give me that 20. It's not 20, but it's definitely going to hit at a 23.
That's definitely going to hit, yes.
And for damage, it does another 7 fire damage.
Another 7. Good stuff. So you shoot out these 3 beams. They come, and you can feel channeling the fire. You feel empowered. Fire feels right. And as the first beam misses, you feel like a twinge of hurt pride almost. The second beam hits, and the third beam hits, and you can see singeing on the beast, and you just can't help but smile.
Nice.
Anything for a bonus action?
I literally have no bonus actions.
Because you're out of spell slots.
No, because I'm a warlock and nothing I have is a bonus action to cast.
The sass. The sass is strong with this.
I was about to say, that was...
It's just because I'm a warlock. That's all it is.
Warlocks are amazing.
I thought you were a wizard. I want a refund.
I mean, I'm a wizard. You didn't hear that. Definitely a wizard. 100%.
It's just this loud, this voice in the sky just laughing like, ha ha. The mammoth, on the other hand, as it's rushed up, it's being harried by this giant that's standing in its face, and the mammoth, the eyes looked glazed over, it looks unfocused, and then there's a moment. As Rudy scrambles up on the snow to get his hands ready to put on Lena's rippling bicep, just in case.
Yeah, no, that's where you go.
The mammoth's eyes go red. And the head locks on Rudy.
Have we met?
And it's going.
We haven't met, have we?
It's going to move around Lena.
Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is not good.
And it's swinging its head straight towards Rudy.
Oh no!
I got this, guys. This is gonna be so heckin' good.
Well,
don't worry, it's half damage.
What's is 27 to hit?
Oh, that there is no armor. It's like tissue paper. Just yep.
It does do half damage, so I'm going to roll, and it's going to be half.
Okay, good.
You can thank Gerald for that.
Thank you, Gerald. Thank you, Gerald. He says with a tusk through his chest.
But it's only halfway through your chest.
Oh, of course. Wow, that changes everything then.
You take 14 piercing damage as the tusk just flashes open the side of your abdomen.
Oh my god. So it would have been 28. Holy shit.
That would have put me close. Let's just say that.
That would have ended me.
Oh my god. Okay. All right.
Nice.
All right.
Ooh.
That's
Raven Feeblement was the right call, I guess.
Absolutely. Beginning to think I should have cast that shield on myself. That was half. That was half health. Holy crap! All right.
All right.
Nice.
Yes, and the eyes now are fully open and just like bloodshot, focused on Rudy.
Oh dang.
Okay, so Lena is forgotten, and do we kind of see this happening, or are we unaware? I'm not sure if I'm close enough.
Arthur would realize, because he was the one who got like the vibe that something was off to start with, and then seeing the eyes then go from these slouched, very tired looking to just almost hyper fixated.
Yeah.
Arthur would be very aware that something's definitely up. Lena too is like looking around like, what the fuck is happening?
Okay. Yeah.
And it's Rudy, your go.
Well, this is a new change to the events that were happening.
The Constitution save still enfeebled.
Yes.
Well, when in doubt, do as a cleric do. Rudy
and run the fuck away.
No, Rudy doesn't run. Rudy stands fast with his allies, and essentially he it was a bit of a hit. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. All right, so Rudy's just essentially he's gonna like. He's panicked, but not completely out of control of the situation. So he just sort of again touches his holy symbol. He sort of wears it quite close to his heart. He's gonna cast. How strong? He should go pretty strong here. That was a big hit. He's gonna cast Healing Word on himself. He just mutters a short prayer, and he's gonna get himself back up to full. He's gonna literally heal the entire damage that mammoth just did to himself.
That is friggin' impressive.
So it's like it never happened.
Sick. Good as new.
And
nice.
Since Healing Word is a bonus action, you could technically still do a cantrip as your full action, or you could use the disengage action and back off.
No. Rudy's gonna do neither. Rudy, because he's gonna stand with Lena. And he'll cast Sacred Flame again. I think that'll work. Yeah.
What's the DC?
Sorry, it is a 13.
I got a 16.
Damn. All right.
So this time you try, but as the mammoth now looks awake and ready, you hold your hand up to summon the golden flames of the Dawnflower, and the mammoth just unnaturally quick, just like moves its head around, and there's just a tiny singe of hair from one of his ears. And
that's
doesn't
alright.
seem to do anything. It's Nana. You're up, unless Rudy wants to move.
Oh yeah.
Rudy is
no. Rudy is not moving. Sorry.
Yep. Nana, you're up.
Cool. So I've been thinking a lot about this.
Sorry. One thing.
Yes.
Is Shield of Faith a concentration spell?
That is a good question. I was actually thinking about that. Surprisingly, it is concentration up to 10 minutes. So should I use that
means
as my bonus?
You need as you take damage, you have to roll a concentration. You roll a Constitution save. The DC is half the damage of that you took, or 10, whichever is higher. So 10. roll a Constitution save. You need to beat a 10.
You can do it, Rudy.
Rudy's got this.
Even though, like the tusk just slashes your abdomen nearly open, you're still in the back of your mind keeping Lena surrounded by this barrier.
Yeah. Lena ain't getting touched by this. Rudy will take the hits. That's fine.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Nana. So I think because you said that I didn't see anything like unusual happening, I think I'll go with my second plan of action, which is how far am I away from Rudy? Can I get to him with like a movement action?
Yeah, just about.
Okay, like close enough to touch.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Can I do that first, and then can I try and cast Bark Skin on him?
Yeah. So you
nice.
you jump down one of the snowbags, run beside the horse, like hopping over Duskus, who's just knocked out on the ground, sweating profusely. You look down.
Oh no!
And scramble up the other side, and you cast Bark Skin. Rudy, you feel your skin grow hard, and as you look down, your hands look like your hands now look like tree bark. Like you roll up the sleeves, and your skin just like hard and dense and layered fibers.
This has to be a willing. I have to allow this spell to work.
You do. Actually, I was thinking, like, I think Nana she has, like, an extra little potion of tea kind of thing, and she just, like, yeeted tea onto you, basically, is how she did this one. Like, because you can kind of use some barks to, like, brew tea, and I think...
Oh, yeah.
Think,
what is your AC normally for Rudy?
It's normally 12. So
it's 16 now.
It's 16 now. Rudy, I think I would imagine Rudy has seen this before. I'm assuming at some point in our half year together, Nana's thrown tea on somebody, and they've essentially had some weird magical effect. So
someone and they got hard.
Yeah, exactly. So Rudy understands that as a necessary, unfortunate aspect of battle, that sometimes his hands do have to get a little bit dirty.
And as you turn your hands over, the palms and the underside of the fingers are as smooth and delicate as always.
Okay. All right. Okay, Rudy. Yeah, we're good. We're good now. Whew, close. So I was this close to rejecting the spell.
And I don't think I have any. Oh, for my bonus action, I'm gonna get the shillelagh out.
Nice. Good stuff. Is the shillelagh a cantrip or spell?
Oh, sorry. I think it is a cantrip. It's a cantrip. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Then you're good to go. So after you throw some tea on Rudy, you clutch the spoon with both of your hands, and it just starts growing, and it's growing thorns and vines, and it just becomes like a massive ladle.
Love it. Love this for me.
Good.
Battle ladle.
Battle ladle.
Lena's gonna take a look around, looking utterly confused by the fact that the mammoth has ignored them and just turned to Rudy. And just looking over at Rudy, sort of like, at first, like, oh shit, and then see Nana come up, the bark skin appears, Lena takes a moment, nods, and then just goes in with the axe again.
Nice.
Doing Das Goose a proud right now.
Natural 19 is definitely going to hit.
Nice.
So is Lena like a backup Duskus?
Lena was going to join the fight anyway. We can talk about it after. Now I'm gonna roll damage because I'm fighting myself right here. It's just
why. Oh my god, there's a spoon.
It's good damage though.
Nice
We
figure.
got 11 points of damage from the first attack.
Nice.
And second attack is, unfortunately, I think going to miss with an 11. Yeah, misses. Hits just a hard patch of fur, and the axe gets clogged on something, And you can hear, I'd say the closest people, Arthur, Rudy, maybe Nana, would hear the sound as the axe comes in towards the mammoth's throat from underneath. You can hear what sounds like metal against metal for just a moment. And Lena, too, just looks surprised, utterly surprised.
Are we fighting a Terminator mammoth?
Is this a fucking robot?
This is cyber mammoth.
Arthur, you go.
Just grazed right over that question.
All right.
Wait, what did I do in the future to get a Terminator to come after me? What?
Is there a possibility that I can climb up our giant friend and jump on top of the mammoth?
You just want an excuse to climb.
You wanna hop onto the mammoth?
Yes.
No, he wants to hop on Lena. Let's be real.
I'd say go ahead and make an acrobatics check, and I'll make an athletics check.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's what I said.
I could still get less. But I got a 23.
So be honest,
So
or are you trying to do the Legolas thing?
You go to grab some tufts of hair, and the mammoth just like as you're jumping towards it, like midair, the mammoth sort of just like slams into you as you're coming. Just bam! You just get knocked down into the snow.
Rip Legolas. Rip. I know that was your dream. I know you wanted to do it.
Legolas, more like a legless. Oh!
Everything goes after fucking Gerald, not anyone else.
It would.
Okay,
oh my God, amazing.
what's next? You get knocked down. I say you've used.
You get back up
10
again.
Feet of,
then they're gonna kick you down.
You've used 10 feet and your bonus action. I'll still let you have an action.
Well, I'm pretty upset by that. I was full intending for that to work. I didn't have a backup. So I got an action.
Hey, Orb, have you tried firing your bow yet?
I'm too close, so I can't do that.
Fair call.
I mean, you can try again.
Can I try again?
Sure. Sure.
Wait, can he have advantage because he now is aware of the retaliation move the mammoth's gonna do?
No.
Damn it. I tried, Orb.
Oh, it's a little better, not much better.
Okay.
Oh, Orby,
so a 13.
What about?
Well, I rolled even higher than before.
Do you have inspiration?
It's a 24.
No, I don't. I don't have any inspiration.
You don't have inspiration.
You don't. Wait, when did you use your inspiration point?
I never got one.
Oh.
I've been so close many times.
Oh. No, Orb, you don't reset it between streams.
Orb, wow. Orb, wow.
The look on your face, buddy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so you have an inspiration point, huh?
Okay, feel free if you want to use the inspiration point.
I need another beer for you idiots. My God.
But what's happening?
Okay.
Orb, what are you doing? Are you gonna forfeit your turn, or are you gonna roll with it? You roll your inspiration.
How do I roll for inspiration?
You just roll again. You get another roll.
Okay.
Yeah! But
Yeah! Natural 20, baby! Nice!
And
yes!
So you got the same. Rules say that the defender wins a contested roll if the results are the same, but I'll give you this one because you rolled a nat 20.
Can we just point out this is the second time an inspiration point has given a natural 20.
Can we say that his second attempt still failed and it was a third attempt that actually got him up?
Oh, please.
I'll say it like this. It's different. First time, Arthur runs up, gets just body slammed to the ground. Second time, runs, gets body slammed, but is prepared and uses the momentum of the slam to kick himself further up and just gets on top.
I'm
You're not
okay with
on it
this.
yet. You're like
Yeah.
3/4 up, just got your fingers dug around big tufts of wool and just like standing on the side of it.
Well, because I'm assuming I'm on top of it now. So, before I end my turn entirely, I go, Nana, look at me!
And on waving your arms, you let go of your purchase on the third.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
All right. Just hold on again. And
We got Gerald.
Nana would like to do a bonus face palm, please.
Always allowed.
Free action.
Thank you.
Free action.
Oh my lord! All right, back to Gerald. Is it? Okay.
Yes, we're top. No, first we got panic. We got panic.
Panic. Yeah, we forgot about the panic.
Yeah. We got Sid and Sen are running up, checking in on Dusk Goose. Just sort of like giving him the slap on the cheek, like, you okay? Wake up, we need you. They said you were the strong one. And the dwarf and the and the human from the tribe were just like trying to push everyone back. Like, let's get to safety, people. Nothing to see here. Like, back up. And like some people are literally just taking off, running backwards, and others are pushing forward. Now, Gerald, it's you.
Okay. Let's see. Forgot anything else special that I can do here? I don't think so. And I can't roar because someone's on top of the mammoth. So.
Indeed.
I am going
you have roared at Arthur before.
That's true. I could knock him off the mammoth.
Wow.
After he just got up there.
I mean,
cartwheels off. No, I'm going to give it the old Eldritch Blast, a classic of our times.
Classic.
That should be good. 25 to hit.
25 definitely hits, yes.
Damage. Pew! Takes a beautiful 7 damage.
7 damage. Good hit.
Solid
It's
hit.
taken some damage, but it still just looks locked on to Rudy, and
damage.
it's not giving any physical reaction to any of the damage it's taking.
So I'm like, launch it off and does it, and I'm just like, Rudy, are you okay? That looked bad.
Never better. You forget.
Right.
You forget who has the magic hands.
Very good. Keep it over there if you could.
Oh, don't worry. I don't think it's going anywhere, mate.
It's literally just like it's like Stitch in Lilo and Stitch when he's stuck and the machine is like locked onto him. Wherever you move, even the slightest, the mammoth head just tracks you constantly. The mammoth go. It's time for the mammoth, and it's.
Oh no. Arthur, do a ratatouille. Ratatouille the mammoth away from me, please.
The mammoth is going to go ahead, and it's going to start by just making itself as tall as possible. Seems to ignore Arthur for the moment, and it's just raising its head upward, and it just lets out this massive noise, and I'm not gonna attempt to make an elephant noise at this time. Sorry.
We would love that.
No.
Yes.
Hold on. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Amazing. Someone hire her, please.
I don't know. And as it does, you can all feel.
Hey, thanks for the follow,
Gerald,
Thank you so much, buddy.
It's not on you but all of a sudden, wind just starts picking up. Snow and ice gets dragged up from the ground, and you can see, like under the fur, on its forehead, runes starts glowing as it's casting Sleep Storm.
Sleep Storm.
Fucking
No, sleet.
Pokemon.
Oh, sleep.
With a T.
Sorry.
Fucking. Oh, what is it? What is it called? The Soul Beast?
It's a spell beast. I've been practicing. Are you proud of me?
Okay, I need everyone here. We'll say that Dusgoose is fine because I don't want to kill Denny when Denny's not here.
The rest of you, though.
Free game.
The horse immediately disappears.
Oof.
Samantha the horse just vanishes, just shatters into snow. And I'm going to need Nana, Rudy, Lena, and Arthur all to roll dexterity saves as there's just this like localized blizzard that's just swirling around on all of you.
I was gonna admit Dex is
Right.
not Rudy's.
Oh, Nana, no!
Oh, Nana, no.
Oh, Nana,
Nana, no!
Oh,
Nana, no!
I'm good.
I could use my inspiration, but I'm not sure if it's worth it.
I'll say, Rudy and Nana, you're just getting the brunt of this. Arthur, being on top of the mammoth, you realize that it seems to be like you're almost in the eye of the storm, and it's a lot less.
Sweet.
And we're going to see, I'm going to read exactly what this thing does.
Oh, Nana. Nana and Rudy. Oh, boy. Heck.
Okay.
You'll just be chilling for a bit.
There's a panther in play.
No, I'm gonna roll to see if Lena manages. Luckily for you, this spell does not deal damage. It's just a fucking nuisance.
Oh,
good.
I
A
love
nuisance.
that, actually.
Yeah.
I love that for me.
Lena is not doing good. So, Rudy, Nana, Lena, all fall on your asses as you realize that the ground is just now sheer ice.
Oh, I
That's not good.
love
Yep,
that
that's
for
terrible.
me and for all of us,
So
in fact.
you all just fall over.
Right in
As
front
you're
of the
standing there,
giant
the
mammoth
wind-
head poofs.
You take a step to correct yourselves as the wind is picking up, and you just slip. It's just a sheer surface beneath you now. Arthur, clinging on to this mammoth, is just like, I'm good. I'm good.
Amazing. I love this.
Nice.
I am so glad I'm on top.
It's not really going to do anything else. It's just standing there, and it just comes back down, and the wind sort of goes down. It's still like on the ground. It's low, and it's just like keep growing. Just this sheer ice. Everything is just turning into a slick surface all around you. And Rudy, it's your turn, followed by Nana.
Okay. Well, this is a very awkward position that Rudy finds himself in. A cold butt is not nice for anyone. So,
It's half your movement to stand up.
Rudy stands up. Rudy's not moving anywhere. This mammoth seems to have eyes only for Rudy, and Rudy, being the selfless hero that he is fully willing to
Modest,
keep the attention.
too.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
modest.
one of the most modest people you will ever meet in the entire world.
Second only to Arthur.
Second only to Arthur,
Yes.
because that man, oh boy. Anyway, so okay.
I will say too, since there is still snow and ice and sleet spinning around in this area, anything within it's heavily obscured. You have to keep your eyes closed and hands I'll say with the goggles. You're doing a little bit better, but it's still hard to see as the snow and ice are just piling up on the goggles themselves.
Right, so melee combat might be inhibited then, is what you're saying, possibly. Or all combat.
I'm going to double check. I've got this thing going here. I'm looking.
Because Rudy's
and
kind of had
it's
enough
not
of this
telling
mammoth.
me.
He's
Rudy
breaking
has
out.
Haven't we
got-
all,
okay.
though? I think the
What
mammoth
is your
had
plan?
enough.
I'm the best on with the mammoth.
Rudy is going to essentially summon his spiritual weapon and bitch slap that mammoth in the fucking face.
I love this.
Nice. Solid.
You summon a massive hand.
It is a
appears.
That's it. It's not mage
It's a
hand. This is
palm.
spiritual weapon. That's right.
It's just a big palm appears near the mammoth.
And yeah,
does
like,
it attack?
It attacks. It essentially like Rudy summons up all of his willpower in order to protect his friends, rolls a fucking 20 and slams this hand into the mammoth.
Wow, that's like a sucker punch at that point.
Doesn't do much damage.
But doesn't do much damage, but it's definitely like it's like a wake-up slap, but it's big enough to be on par with the mammoth. So slap across the face.
This sends a message.
It does. It sends the message.
Shit, mammoth.
the message is keep an eye on me because I'm the threat. Rudy's gonna fucking take on the mammoth. And with that, he also makes sure that Lena still has her shield, which she should because he wasn't attacked. Which is
you haven't taken any damage.
No, he doesn't need to heal. That was his.
Yeah, it's you only lose concentration if you take damage and fail your concentration check.
As a bonus action, bonus. I can't cast that. I can cast a cantrip though, can't I?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, more Sacred Flame. I think that's just
Because what did you do so far? You stood up.
I stood up, cast spiritual weapon,
which is it's a bonus action if I recall.
Oh my god, it is too.
To use.
I'm not used to most of my spells being bonus actions.
No, it's good. I'm just. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think that spiritual weapon is one of the few bonus action spells.
It is. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, it absolutely is.
Yeah. So you can definitely do a Sacred Flame since it's a full action. So do you want me to roll the dex save?
Yeah, definitely. Rudy like slaps the mammoth with one hand and then like fires out a little bit of the Sacred Flame in the direction the mammoth's been sent. That was.
And I unfortunately get a 15.
That's fine.
So you try to summon the flames, but they immediately get put out by this wind and snow.
That makes sense. Rudy still sent a message though.
Yeah, fucking message, which is fantastic. Is it the mammoth next, or no? The mammoth already took the turn.
Yeah.
It's me.
It's Nana's turn, followed by Lena, and I will be a little bit of a pedantic DM. Rudy has specifically been pointing out that he's using his goggles and his mask a lot during this time. Nana, I will say that you are getting just hammered by the snow and the ice. So if you want, you'd have to use some of your movement to put the goggle and mask on, and that would prevent the effect of the sleet storm.
I was gonna say Nana probably had it up. I would like to do that now so that I don't get hammered anymore by the sleet storm, for like a bonus action or something in the beginning.
And my bad too. I need Rudy to make a dexterity save, Nana as well at the start of your turns.
All right,
you have to maintain balance on this ice.
So Rudy stands up, does the awesome thing, and then probably is about to fall down again.
But Nana's already on her butt.
Yeah, so do I...
Yeah, ignore that. You started on your asses. It's a start of your turn thing. You're good.
Love this for me.
Never mind. I said nothing.
Oh, okay.
Can we cut that in post? Can we
edit it. We can rework it. We can
just rework
it.
For the start of next time.
So I have what could be a very dumb idea, but have we all?
Those are the best.
Have we all? It's true. Have we all seen by now that it's pretty much going for Rudy, and it is really angry at Rudy for some reason? We would know that at this point.
It's so far. I will say Nana might not have noticed because it's just attacked Rudy once, and then it did the spell.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so I won't do the dumb idea then, and instead I will try to blind and well, first I'm going to put on my goggles and my little masky Majig because
are you gonna stand up? It's half your movement.
Just gonna lie there, just like.
Well, honestly, do I need to stand up? It's just a spell. Like Nana's not for wasted movement.
If the spell comes with an attack roll, you have disadvantage if you're lying on the ground.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I'm gonna stand up. Can I do the mask at the end then?
If it's an attack roll and you don't have your mask and goggles on, you will be at disadvantage from the obscurance
so I'm gonna
of
be
the
at disadvantage regardless.
No, cuddly.
Unless you stand up and put everything on.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You use because the rules state that as a part of your movement, so while moving, you can interact with an item. So you could, as you're standing up, you could put the goggles on.
All right, I like that. I'm gonna try
I just need you all to specify, because otherwise I'm going to just abuse it out of you. I need you all to know.
Do it.
It's called you snooze, you lose.
So I am within 30 feet, if I remember correctly.
You're within 15 feet, so you're very close.
Love this for me. That seems like a really bad place to be also. No, don't abuse. Chad is saying abuse Cuddly. Don't listen to them, okay?
Cuddly's chat.
It's
Brutal.
actually I can pick between
blind or deaf.
Blind or deaf. Let's go blind because I don't really think at this point deaf
what
is
do I do? What do you want from me? Constitution saving throw.
Yes. Constitution is 13.
I got a 9.
Hey.
So I think you're blinded for a minute.
It says at the end of my turn, I can re-roll the check.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna write here. What's your spell DC, by the way? 13, you said?
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, I'm just keeping track so I know. There's 2 effects going on this mammoth.
Poor mammoth.
It's been enfeebled and deaf and blinded now. It's just
and slapped.
So
the eyes
and slapped.
Yeah, and the eyes that were like wide open, they are still wide open, but now they are just blacked out. And it looks all it's still got its head in your direction, Rudy, but it's no longer tracking you to the point.
I'm a bit sad.
At this point, Rudy reckons it was the slap that did it. He hasn't seen Nana's spell yet, but he reckons the slap blinded the Robo Mammoth. Because that is Rudy's theory right now, is that it is a Terminator from the future.
Some sort of golem.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's Lena's turn, followed by Arthur. Lena is going to stand up and make just 2 axe attacks at disadvantage because Lena does not have anything to cover their eyes with. And the snow is insane. The first one is a 13 to hit, which just hits. Excellent. Oh, I rolled almost max damage.
Even better.
Ooh.
15 points of damage. And you can now see there are a bunch, like, around the head where Lena's just been going at it with the axe. You've been throwing your spells. The body looks heavily damaged, but it's not showing any reactions at all. Lena is going in for the second attack. Definitely hits. Rolls a good damage roll again. And it's just... this mammoth is just standing there, and it's breathing heavily. And in the snow now, you can see the breath just coming out in pulses of just condensated air. And it's just got its head in the general direction of Rudy. And there's just dripping blood from its head and face and neck. And Lena's just gonna stand there. I'm gonna roll. It's gonna have to roll 2 concentration checks to see if the sleet storm stays. And yes.
Heck.
No, the sleet storm goes away. Second attack, the mammoth's head gets jolted, and all of a sudden the wind stops.
Excellent.
And you can see like the eyes on the ground just starts cracking up, and again, like becoming walkable. And Arthur, your turn.
I feel so mean now what I'm about to do.
Arthur, no.
I mean,
Do it. Do it.
I have
do
a
it, do it,
I have
do
a
it, do it.
torch.
You have a torch?
It's got like what I can see on the map there, a bit of like a nice little haircut.
Arthur, why?
I want to throw my torch into it.
Oh my god.
Into what? The hair of the mammoth.
Yes.
You can't do it to me.
I will say, just so you know, torches deal 1 fire damage.
Look, I'm gonna throw it in there.
Okay, so
then-
you spend your turn to light a torch and just like chuck it into the fur of the mammoth. The mammoth takes 1 fire damage, and
Does his hair come
As you
alive?
do this- it doesn't because the mammoth is covered in ice and snow, and you do get like a singe, and there's a burned patch, but the torch goes out as it's just
Aw.
covered by wet fur.
Oh.
But it took a fire damage. I'd say you still have your bonus action if you want to do anything.
I would laugh so hard if that was that 1 damage was all it had left, and it just
Oh,
just
oh,
stopped.
I was kind of hoping.
God.
I mean, could have been.
So I have a bonus action.
Is there anything you can do?
I just go, this is great. Yell out, this is great, and then
You're just sitting on top of the mammoth now, holding on with 1 hand.
I think he's lost it. I think he's actually lost
He's
it.
gone. He's done.
God, he's just...
Also, Josie, I realized that I haven't been rolling for bark skin. I'm sorry. It is a concentration spell.
That's only if you take damage.
Oh,
have
okay.
to-
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay.
actually,
If
sorry,
you take
can I
damage.
grab my torch? Can I grab my torch?
Yeah, you're still
Your
holding
bonus
it, but it's been put out. But you can definitely hold it. But it's been
Okay.
put out.
I want to make sure I still have that bad boy.
Oh my god. D&D torch only run. Here we go. Let's
Yeah. Oh my
fucking
God.
go.
Yeah. After Arthur,
That
we
would
come
be
around
torture.
to.
Oh
We
my God, Roju, please. Roju.
Tell me there's Panther, please.
just because we're gonna have the dwarf run up to Gerald and be like, just tugging at you, like, we have to run. Come on, Gerald, we have to run.
Oh, believe me, I would like nothing more than
And-
that.
They're just all running away now.
Look what you've done.
Look what you've done. It's your turn,
Please.
Gerald.
You have a dwarf
Unfortunately,
hanging
my,
off.
my
puppy.
friends are quite engaged there, so I
What
feel
are you
like I'm
talking
not-
about? They'll all die. We gotta run, Gerald.
Well, if they all
Jesus,
die, then I'll
what?
probably die as well. So I've got to help, or at least until most of them are dead, and then I'll probably run.
Now that's the Gerald we know and love.
There we go. That's
Eldritch
in character.
Blast! 21 to hit,
21 will hit.
and it does a glorious 11 force damage.
That's a good chunk.
Hey, it's better
That's
than a slap.
good chunk. It's it's a wonder this creature is standing right now. Is all you can think. It's been pelted by magic, by axe blows. It's been slapped across the face. It's blinded. It's enfeebled, but it's still just standing there.
It's been torched.
It's been
Well-
torched.
It's been poked with a stick. Let's face it, all right?
Yeah.
Any
Like a
movement?
matchstick, really.
I don't think I really need to take any movement. The mammoth hasn't gone anywhere. Gerald still feels this is a safe distance. So this will do for now.
Yeah. The mammoths go. The mammoth is going to start by backing up ever so slightly.
Oh, don't
And
back
as
off
it
now.
does, it's backing off and it's just, it takes a step And Arthur, for a moment, the whole mammoth just lurches too as snow falls in, revealing a chasm with water running through it below.
Josie, what?
Plot twist!
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Why have you done this?
And as it's backing up, you just hear a crack, and there's just a massive chunk of ice and snow that just falls into this river that's coming through below.
Oh fuck.
Arthur, you better get that immovable rod ready.
And after that, it's backed up, the foot goes in, it raises its head, lets out a loud mammoth noise, and charges towards the general direction of Rudy. No, I will not make the sound.
Let's do it. Come on. Rudy v. Mammoth. I got this.
And as it does, yes, as it does, it's going to push Lena away. It's going to make a post check.
Not good. That's not good.
And that's a lot. Lena gets shoved backwards, stumbles over Das Goose. And it comes at Rudy, who also, and it just goes at you. It's going to roll a gore attack at disadvantage because it's blind.
Don't forget you have bark skin.
I will tell you that the lowest so far first roll was a 13, so regardless, it will not hit you.
Good.
The other roll was a 17, though. That would have hurt. But as it's coming towards you, and it's just shaking its head back and forth, coming towards you, and you barely manage to back off, and you can feel just like a part of the tusk scrapes against your arms that you hold them up to protect yourself. And as it feels the connection, as it feels its tusk connecting with something, it uses the momentum to rear up its front legs, and it's just going to come down with a stomp.
Hold on, Arthur.
Arthur, bucking Bronco.
First roll, it's still disadvantage. First roll was a 23 to hit.
Oh.
Second roll, 15.
Oh, the box skin is
it misses
MVP right now.
As it comes down again, it smashes down towards you, Rudy, and it's just the front of one of the feet scrape against your body, and you're pushed back just to get the air knocked out of you, but you are unhurt, unharmed, thanks to Nana's magic. Yeah, having hardened your skin.
Those both would have hit you otherwise.
That would have. Oh my god!
Nana's tea. I never want to hear you complain about drinking it ever again.
But Nana, I'm a coffee person.
I'm gonna roll now to see if it's still enfeebled.
Oh my god.
No longer enfeebled.
Oh, alright, that's it. Finishing move is about to happen.
No, it's fine.
No longer blinded.
Rudy, I have a plan.
Don't worry. No,
I have a plan.
Plan won't be needed. Rudy,
it stomps down, the blackness disappears from the eyes, and it just looks down at Rudy.
Ah, well.
Rudy, get the fuck out. I have a plan.
Rudy,
Nana has a plan.
It's your turn.
Rudy, in what
for
looks
flavor,
like...
For flavor, you are not knocked on your ass.
Okay, excellent.
You're still standing.
All right. In what looks like pure madness, he is like there was a fraction of a second of like, oh shit, but now he's just like, all right, I'm done with this now. And he just literally takes his finger and touches the mammoth and uses inflict wounds.
Ooh.
Yes. I love inflict wounds.
So
it's such a powerful spell.
So Rudy's done. He doesn't care how damaged the mammoth is. That was the be all end all. So Rudy casts inflict wounds. Which that.
You might have inspiration.
I do have inspiration.
Do it. This
because
this is the moment,
that's
right?
24. That's 24.
I know.
Because the damage still stands.
I know.
So
okay, so the damage still stands. Okay. All right, let's reroll to hit. It's a d20 plus 5. Okay, I believe. Is that what it is? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
How do I modify that? Oh, I don't really modify the rolls. I'm just gonna add
just,
5.
We know that 5 is added. Yeah. We know that 5 is added. Roll the
well,
d20.
that didn't really go too much. Damn it! Oh, it would have been so fucking cool. Oh well.
You hold out the finger, and for an instant, Rudy, you hold out the finger, and for an instant, your hand doesn't look like it's covered in bark. All you see is a hand that is just pure bone. And you recoil back. Your hand looks normal, but the spell has faded.
Yeah, that was Rudy doesn't normally pull out the necrotic damage. It was a little shocking. He doesn't normally do that. He was a little scared, actually. A little scared.
I'm a little fucking scared.
In that case, Rudy, now terrified of what he sees, looks very shaken and won't do anything else at all.
Yeah.
He's very shook. Very shook.
Nana,
Nana would like to...
Hey, Bearded Belgian, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
This should be fine. Nana would like to disguise herself by shape-changing. Okay. She would, if this goes through, she would like to turn into Rudy.
What?
Well, shape change. There is the spell of disguise self. Are you shape changing?
Yeah, I'm using disguise self. It just says shape changing, but I'm using disguise self. Does that work?
Fair. Yeah, you could definitely turn yourself into Rudy.
Try this. This is the dumb idea I had.
I will say, does it say that you retain your own size? Can you turn into something bigger than yourself?
It says you can seem 1 foot shorter or taller and kind of.
So you look like a short Rudy. You look like Rudy. Short Rudy.
A little bit short. Yeah, I'm a short Rudy. I'm like the Walmart version of like
budget Rudy.
The budget Rudy. Yeah. Rudy on a budget. I'm like cuddly Reptar. Yeah.
So you change shape. All of a sudden, there's just this small Rudy standing there.
Yes. And now Nana would like to use a bonus move to shout, "Look over here!" and then just fucking book it. I don't see the map at the moment, but
You're here.
Meanwhile, your map's blacked out.
Wait. Oh, god damn it. Okay, hold on.
I think it's battery time.
Oh, battery
time. Guys, I have a fucking plan. Don't worry. Oh,
Arthur,
Arthur, you might want to.
It has to be a good plan because Rudy just fucked up his plan majorly.
Well, look, there's a chasm. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
there's like a chasm with a river
on top.
He's gonna have to just fucking get off, isn't he?
Yeah, it's an Arthur problem.
Sounds like another
kind of get himself into that situation.
Hold on. Because of the camera angle, it's a bit harder to get the battery in.
Arthur will remember this.
Please
will remember this.
Arthur didn't know anything.
Do we think we want to go towards the ice that was cracking or towards the chasm? I'm just saying. Nana's booking it. That's all I'm saying. I'm just wondering.
Oh, god damn it.
Rudy cannot respond. He is too shook.
Yeah. All right. Oh
yeah,
god.
Sorry.
Or we can't get you on top of everything else.
Unless she calls out for.
There we go.
Anyway.
Oh, I just meant like what would you guys prefer? It doesn't necessarily matter, but all right. What's closer? Probably the chasm. You said the chasm has a river in it?
Yes, it's not like a bottomless chasm. It's like a foot of a drop, and then there's water.
Okay. And what about the ice?
The ice over here is cracked. Like severely cracked, but still holding. It could probably be taken out.
And
quite
how
easily.
deep is that?
You don't know. It looks like if you want more information, I say you'll have to make a perception check.
Okay.
But it will be at a disadvantage because your vantage point sucks.
That's fair.
But isn't she like a foot taller now? Now that she's discount Rudy.
It's true. I have one more foot.
But she only looks a foot taller. Her point of view is still the same.
Yeah, actually, if you were to pass your hand through my head, it wouldn't.
There's
a higher level druid thing where you can like physically change.
This just looks like a change. All right. So you said with disadvantage, but how much would? I'm just gonna roll it and figure it out. With disadvantage, looks like it would be really low anyway. So just kidding. I don't know. I'm gonna go towards the ice anyway. Just as much as I can move. As much as I can move.
You can get here to where there's a bit of a drop, but you could probably slide it down it.
All right, I love it. That's where Nana will leave her turn at the moment.
Yeah, that's where Nana is. After Nana, it's Lena's turn, and then we got Arthur. Get ready. Lena's gonna stand up, sees you running off looking like a tiny Rudy. Sees Arthur still hanging on, and is going to just
put out torch.
It's going to try and grab one of the tusks and just sort of like hold the mammoth in place. So I'm going to make opposed athletics checks. They're both very strong. They're both insanely strong. We got a 23 for no, that's even more because Lena is actually proficient in athletics. 28.
Oh damn.
Oh.
The mammoth gets a 19.
Oh.
So Lena just drops the axe, grabs one of the tusks with both hands, and just like pulls it to the side to break its eye contact from Rudy. And it's just like holding it in place for the time being. Arthur, what do you want to do?
Oh my god, look at that cheeky smile.
Well, you guys were talking about Legolas, right?
Yeah.
And you know what Legolas does in the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna shoot it
down, and he turns around and that's what I want to do.
I will say that doing ranged attacks in melee does come at a disadvantage.
Look, I'm hoping
you would still. Yeah, I know what you're wanting to do, and I'd say start with doing an acrobatics check.
Look, there's a difference here, Arthur Orblet. There is
I'll allow it.
And Arthur.
This is Arthur.
Wow. Why must you hurt him so?
I'm a wood elf, so he's elf. I'm elf.
No.
Yeah, roll an acrobatics. Roll an acrobatics check. I'm not saying you can't do this. We'll just see how. You go to run over its head to slide down the tusk, and you just slip on a wet patch of fur and fall into the snow on the other side of the mammoth. You don't take any fall damage, but you're now like in the snow. I'd say you have enough movement to just stand up if you want to.
From embarrassment, he will not stand up.
Okay.
He's just gonna lie there.
Do you still want to shoot it? Do you still want to shoot it?
This arrow just comes out of the snow.
Actually, yeah, I'll do that at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'm happy for that.
You just like go, slide, end up in the snow, contemplate for a single second, and then shoot anyway. Just like, whatever.
Oh, it's not gonna hit.
That unfortunately is not gonna hit. You shoot and it scrapes off the tusk that you just slipped off.
It's okay, buddy. Happens to everyone.
And I say that. I finish my turn just like, well, fuck me.
Gerald, you're up. Followed by the mammoth.
Okay. Well, in a shocking turn of events, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
I shook it.
Only 11 to hit though, so
that's unfortunately not going to do it.
Not enough.
You do fire off the blast, and it hits the mammoth square on the neck. But again, you hear impact against metal. You can't see anything, but you can hear the sound of metal ringing out as it impacts. Any movement?
All right. I mean, where am I gonna go? I'm just gonna chill.
Just gonna chill. I'm going to roll an intelligence check for the mammoth.
Oh no.
To see.
Figure out which one's real. Yeah.
God, if I'm too short, I'll be so mad. I had such a good plan.
Yeah, to see if the mammoth would go. What is your spell DC for Nana?
Let me see. Sorry, let me get it back up. Disguise self.
No, just your normal spell save DC should be at the top of your spell page.
Oh, it's 12.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll an intelligence check, and if I beat a 12, it knows that you're an illusion. But since its eye contact has been physically broken from Rudy, it's just looking for a target.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Oh.
Not a natural 1, but with penalties, it equals out to 1. So its eye line gets broken from Rudy. It sees mini Rudy, and again just locks into it. Just locks on.
This was a really
And it's going to use its action to try and break free from the grasp.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And
I like that.
That's a 15. Lena holds firm with a 27. This mammoth just starts thrashing. Lena digs their feet down into the snow and just like goes from holding it with the hands to just like hugging the tusk to get a firmer grip, and just says, "You're not going anywhere." And Rudy, it's your turn.
Alrighty. So Rudy was very shook because the spell doesn't normally react like that. He was a little scared of what he saw. But because he's had the mammoth's focus on him for so long and he's like very keenly aware of what the mammoth's doing, would he have noticed the mammoth temporarily lock eyes on the fleeing Nana before being wrenched back towards Lena?
I'd say if you wanted to, you could take some time. You could take your action to make an insight check.
Okay, that doesn't work with the flavor of the move then. All right. And that's important. Yeah, because
it is important.
It is important. Yeah. Okay, in this case, he will not reattempt inflict wounds. He will instead he will essentially just, he doesn't normally do this, but he's very shook with his spells at the moment. He's just gonna swing with his mace.
Go for it.
Ooh, the mace,
which actually he should have done from the start because that is a 23.
Yeah.
Mace to the face.
Definitely.
Well, I mean, Lena's holding it still. How could he miss? Like, I mean, like, come on. Only 4 bludgeoning damage, but you know, we'll take it.
4 bludgeoning damage.
That's like 4 torches, man.
Yeah, that is legit 4 torches. Yeah.
Why must you wound him like this?
So you stand up, underhand, just crack it in the jaw, and you can tell the bottom jaw is like hanging loose, broken, but the mammoth is still locked. Its head, its eyes locked on Mini Rudy running away. Anything for movement bonus action?
Well, he can't do that that insight for these bonus, so he'll no, he won't move anywhere. He's still very reflective. He's on autopilot right now, just like smacking with the mace. Like he's not really thinking about what he's doing.
Nana, looking over your shoulder, you can see the mammoth is definitely locked onto you.
Okay, here comes Plan B. I love this plan for us. So Nana, I can make it to the edge of the water. I think I got 25 feet. I can like just make it if I like slide down. I I can
You
almost
could make it
make
to the first. You could make it to the first row on the actual ice.
I
Without
would
dashing.
love to...
Maybe because this is a slope. I'd say if you want to go down the slope,
Yeah.
you make an acrobatics check to see if you slip and slide or if you just make it down.
Make it down. Okay. That's a good thing. Nana's going to yell really loudly. I don't know if anyone will hear if there's, still there's not wind or anything, but who knows. Nana's going to yell, "Bring it to the water!" And then we're gonna make our acrobatics check.
Mm-hmm.
And it is not good. Nana and slopes. Okay, this has happened
So
before.
you get down, but you land prone. So you could use the last of your movement to get up, but then you could also take the dash action if you want to keep going.
I will get up, but I think I'll actually cast. Can I cast bark skin on myself?
Yes, but it would go away for Rudy. No, I think it's already gone away because of your disguised self.
Yeah, I think
is disguised self a concentration spell? Does it say concentration?
Second. It does not say that.
Oh. Then
it just says duration 1 hour, components VS.
Yeah, if it doesn't say concentration, you're good. But if you know that if you cast bark skin on yourself, it would go away for Rudy.
I mean, the mammoth is still looking at me, right?
It is.
Okay, yeah, sorry, Rudy.
I mean, aren't you Rudy right now, really?
Yeah, true. I'm sorry, Rudy. I'm so sorry. I'm doing
Well,
it. It's on me now. Barkskin's on me.
Yep.
And you have your hands back. So really, we win all over. That's my last little. I think that's all I can do.
From Rudy's perspective, he just hears, "Lead it to the water," and then Nana slips down, like disappears beyond the slope, and the barkskin goes away.
With all this info, with all this, like now, would Rudy sort of have a vague idea of what's going on, or is he would still need to do the insight?
From Rudy's perspective, it's more the fact that Nana disappears over a cliff, and all of a sudden the spell on you is gone.
Shit, I'm so sorry.
Okay, now Rudy's even more shook because now he thinks Nana's like fallen down a cliff.
I mean, she has, but
okay, excellent. 2 things to worry about.
Okay.
His own necrotic hand, and Nana might be dead. Excellent, fantastic. Rudy having a mental breakdown while fighting a mammoth.
Yeah, it's Lena's go, followed by you, Arthur Orblet the third. Lena is going to. Lena is just gonna keep holding on. Just gonna keep the grapple going. Just stay put. Yeah. Just keeping it in place. Arthur, it's your go. You're lying on your back in the snow.
Alright. I just go from like the Undertaker sort of style and just sit up.
Yeah?
I want to observe what's happening so far. And much to other people ears, I'm going to try and speak with it. But I'm not going to talk to it as trying to get a response back. I'm going to sing it a song to calm it down.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm singing it a lullaby.
Okay.
You want me to sing, don't you?
What's the plan? What is the goal with this? Is it to calm it down?
Yes, correctly.
Heck.
Okay, I'd say go ahead and make your performance check.
Arthur, not a bard.
Oof.
Oh.
So you start singing. Feel free to sing if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Twinkle,
Do it.
twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a Rudy in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
That's beautiful.
How does this sound to the rest of us?
Like that.
But isn't he speaking with animals?
Did you cast speak with animals?
Yeah, I'm trying to speak. Yeah, I can't speak with animals, and I'm trying to sing to it.
And you're singing to it. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, let's paint the scene again. So Rudy is having a crisis because his hand turned necrotic. Nana went over a cliff, and now Arthur is sitting in the snow singing in Mammoth.
In Mammoth. In Mammoth.
Rudy's having a time.
How am I the most put together one right now?
The response you get, Arthur, is just in Mammoth, but it's more like the body language comes through different now that you cast speak with animal. It's not just like verbal communication. You can read the Mammoth a lot clearer, and it's just breathing heavily. It's rasping, and you can just tell like micro body languages and just this ever faint under the breath. It just says help. And Gerald, your turn.
I need to do more.
You don't.
You could stand up. You could stand up. That's all you can do.
Bonus action, say stop.
Slides down the thing saying to lead it towards the water. Sees the mammoth lock onto it.
You can see Nana actually go for a slide, fall on her butt, get down, stand back up again.
Yeah. And then
we fall down.
And then I see Arthur sit up and just start going, and I'm like, all right, he's a lost cause. And well, not really knowing how to. Well, I don't think I can do anything to lead it towards the water, so I guess I will Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, and as you're contemplating, and you fire the beam, the hat speaks to you, and just says, "We really should just put it out of its misery."
I mean, I'm trying to.
and you shoot, and it just like hits with no impact, just leaves a bit of a scorch mark on one of the tusks as it's just like shaking around, and the hat just goes, "Try harder, Gerald."
Damn, hat. Damn. Okay. We did not need this today.
Oh, hat.
See, Gerald, you know how you're feeling right now? It's how I feel every game.
Any movement or bonus action?
I'll just be like, "Are you okay down there, Nana? You didn't hurt yourself?"
It's not my turn, but yes, I'm fine.
Okay, good.
I don't know if I could say that, so you may not know that.
Mammoth.
Good luck.
Mammoth is going to try to break free from the grapple.
It's got to break free.
It got a 22.
Got to break free.
Lena, please.
But Lena got a 24.
Oh, damn.
Also, I do need it to break free eventually, but
What a beast.
it will not.
It's only because of the proficiency in athletics that's saving Lena right now. That's like, it's only the proficiency bonus doing the difference. Otherwise, and it's like struggling. It's trying desperately hard. Lena's just holding on for like dear life. It's just like sweat coming down their face. The muscles are straining, but it's being kept in place. And there's nothing really it can do. So we get to Rudy, followed by Nana.
Okay. Now that it's been 5 seconds, Rudy has composed himself beyond just wildly swinging with a mace, but not by much. He takes like one step back away from the mammoth, if that's possible. Yeah.
It is.
Excellent. Instead of swinging with the mace, he swings again, but this time he sort of touches the mace to his holy symbol, and he kind of swings it like a baseball bat, and he fires a guiding bolt from it.
I love it.
Nice.
Go for it.
Which I believe is a natural 20.
I believe is a natural 20. Oh, okay.
Roll damage. It should
Oh,
automatically
shit.
roll the critical damage for you.
Radiant critical damage, 18.
No, you add those two together, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Like, let's hover. If you hover the numbers, it should tell you, because you should have rolled twice the amount of dice.
Yeah,
Is
it
what
has.
critical does.
It actually has. Holy crap. Okay.
So I think you add those together to get the actual damage.
Yeah, that's 33 damage.
33 damage.
Jesus.
Let's see,
Is
I'm doing
is a
some
normal
math.
guiding bolt 4d6, is it?
It is,
yeah,
but it's
4d6,
also
yeah.
it's like second level spell. It's super powerful, but it's like
Yeah.
clerics only.
Mm.
Yeah. I've
But-
abused
That's a
lot
heck of a crit.
Yeah.
But Rudy, you can take your inspiration box and tell me how you defeat this mammoth.
Oh.
Well, that invalidates that community challenge. Okay, so no, it doesn't.
It's like
It'll be there for next time.
if you-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like I want to give you something for doing because it's
well-
also with massive amounts of damage.
It was. Well, I mean, he already
Really
gave
was.
it the flavor of like kind of like baseball batting a little bolts of light. Can he ensure that like while the bolt does damage the mammoth, can he also somehow instill a sense of calm and like not anger in the spell, so that while the mammoth is dying, it's not panicked in that last second?
Mercy is one of the tenets of your god.
That's
So you
like,
could definitely
Don't make me cry,
could
Aussie. I
definitely-
swear to fucking God.
So yeah, in that moment, like, you know, I think what happened was, so he went to like, let's go back a turn or two. He went to cast Inflict Wounds out of anger, and I think in the couple of seconds he's had to sort of think about it, the spell failed because he lashed out of anger. So this time, this guiding bolt is more of a bolt of like of mercy. It's, you know, it's the mammoth was dying. So yeah, he's essentially put all his essentially prayers into this bolt and fired it out from his mace as it's gone. And
as the bolt strikes the mammoth in the side of the head, the bolt hits with a blinding light, and the energy travels and lights up a circle around the neck of the mammoth, and you can just, as the mammoth like rears up, roars, it then just comes down, and it looks like it's almost relaxing as this big, almost like golden choker snaps off and falls out from under the fur.
It's another collar.
And as the mammoth falls to the side, Arthur, who still got speak with animals going, you just hear a very heavy thank you. As you can all see the mammoth, the fur grows pale, the body sinks in, becoming gaunt, malnourished, and it lets out a final breath.
Wow.
Oh.
I, in that moment, get up from sitting down.
holy shit,
Walk
chat.
straight over to Rudy and said, mate, I don't know if you knew, but I was speaking to it through Memo. And it said thank you to you. Whatever
Rudy,
you did. you
Rudy's knees give way and he drops his mace. That's like, that was too much. He's kind of just gonna sit there for the moment. He's done. That was rough.
Arthur's not really sure how to handle this, so he too drops to his knees and gets out a hot cup of cocoa for him, trying to comfort him.
Yeah, Lena just walks up, like, to the mammoth that's laying on the ground, and just looks down like, what? What's happened? What's going on?
I sort of cautiously sort of come up behind her and kind of just behind Lena and just sort of peek around just to make sure that there's no danger, first of all, before investigating this choker that was on the beast.
Nana scrambles back up the slope going, oh, I guess we didn't need the water. Dude, that was way kinder than what Nana was going to do.
Rudy,
I just got to say.
You see Mini Rudy coming back up the slope.
Mini Rudy coming back up, but like not worried about where her hands are going. So it's really weird to you to see someone just so carelessly placing their hands in the dirt. No mittens. No mittens. Filthy, by the way. She's
they're
a garden
They're also
druid.
slightly off. It's like they go through the snow just an inch before, like, as they're coming up.
I love that. Yeah, Nana's plan was to actually douse it in water because I thought it was a robot, so...
I mean, we were all thinking it was a robot, but I think it would just hit
No,
the
we
collar.
weren't.
And then I was gonna use Entangle and drown it, so I...
Oh, shit!
I'm just saying, this was kinder, okay?
I am so glad that bolt hit, because
Anyway,
There's a
yeah, Nana's
saying-
back up there
there's-
now.
There's a saying in Sweden that goes, "All methods are good except the bad."
Yeah, no, this is true. I like it.
Yeah. So Mini Rudy is now probably next to, I'm gonna say Daskus at this point.
Yeah, Duskus is like passed out, like breathing heavily, just sweating profusely, and just lying on the ground.
Yeah, but Nana doesn't take Mini Rudy off because she kind of forgets she has it on, so it's gonna stay for the next hour. That is how long the spell goes. So.
Awesome.
I think we'll take a quick 2-minute break.
Yes.
We got about an hour left, because I gotta pee. We have ended combat.
Very good.
I'm gonna put the lens cap back on, so we don't. The map doesn't need to show right now. We just have a black screen, or you can show more of the dice tray. And
no, I'm gonna make everyone look at a
just-
black screen.
Everyone, make sure to stretch, check your posture, rehydrate.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna go pee.
I don't know if you just heard all those cracks, but that was all me.
Wow.
All
Cracks
me.
all me.
All me, baby. All natural. My fucking spine. Look, I didn't want to drown it, but you looked like you might die, Rudy, so I just was like,
Oh,
look.
Rudy was in, like, aside from that one hit that probably could have insta-kill him, there was no danger as such. Rudy's actually super tanky. Like
That's
he's
good to know
AC
because
is
I am
really-
not, and I was willing to take one for you, so
But
maybe I
yeah,
will
is
next
only
time.
like 12?
Also, I have to
Yeah,
pee.
my
I'll be right back.
AC is only 12, but
They're
I got 31
back!
hit points. Like, I can take a hit, I can't defend against the hit.
Right.
And I just healed it straight back, so...
'Cause somehow I have more armor than you. How does that
Yeah.
work?
Wait, what armor? So you're just wearing...
I've got AC 13.
How do you have an AC 13? What? AC is based off the armor you're wearing and what stat?
Dexterity.
Yeah, so Rudy has a -1 modifier to dexterity. He's so he's...
Whereas I've got +2.
There you go. So, like, yeah, Rudy has health, but no AC.
Right.
But I'm actually...
I don't have a lot of either in particular.
I'm like
man.
simultaneously annoyed and like really happy with how the inflict wounds failed. That was actually kind of good. I like that.
Yeah, it was interesting. Also, the interesting is the skeletal hand thing that you saw.
Yeah.
As well, which...
we gotta clarify with Josie whether everyone saw, like, whether that was visible to all or just in
I
Rudy's
don't
mind's
think even
eye.
if it was visible, I don't know if anyone else would have noticed. Like, we're all combating a giant mind control. Like,
Yeah.
so,
But yeah. Although that guiding bolt, holy fuck.
That was a lot of damage.
That was a massive guiding bolt.
That was...
It had 30 hit points left.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah, so
oh my god.
You did
Damn.
33.
Mm.
You took it out.
That was so fucking good.
Nice.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of damage.
That's
a lot of damage.
I have to say, Orb, is that where the echo's been the whole time?
Where?
Oh, on the
Orb?
phone?
Where to store?
Who's on the phone?
We can
What
hear
is-
you. We can hear what's going on.
Oh?
You right there, Robbie?
Orb?
I didn't realize. I thought I was muted, but yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Bean is pointing out that her character also got downed by guiding bolt last night.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I giving you flashbacks,
no,
Bean?
Bean.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bean got hit from full hit points all the way down to 0 by guiding bolt.
All right.
That'll do that.
Yikes.
Josie, how many characters have you KO'd in your other campaign?
A lot.
Yeah,
well,
do you have a tally?
KO, and killing is one thing because there's only one that's died so far, and that's Roju.
I like that.
And the
That's-
only
but I
reason I didn't
almost-
die
I
a second
almost-
time is she
I
took mercy on
almost
me.
I almost killed Roju again, but
Ah, so close.
Damn.
No,
We let it
it wasn't
slide.
close. It was confirmed. Like he should have been dead. But it was
Oh.
only the mercy of the dungeon master that
I
saved him.
love that.
Oof.
Yeah.
Question for Josie before we get super into what we're gonna do next. If like I know Nana is like a druid of the leaf. Yeah, I'm using that term. But would Nana know enough about, because you said this mammoth was super malnourished and like very gaunt and all that good stuff. Would it be like a nature check to figure out if it was like super close to death before this collar was put on it, or if the collar, because it was like a choker thing, like if that was basically what was keeping it alive, like if it was just basically dead on its feet already?
What's that?
Or is that more of a
Yeah.
I have no idea what that was. What was that?
no idea?
sounds like someone doing like a slap on a desk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not me. I don't think it was Zenzia. It was not my cat.
Cat.
It was not my cat. Although it is her food time, but
Well,
anyway, because I was heading straight to investigate what the heck this.
yeah.
Mhm.
Like you wanted to
Trophy
do the
was.
collar. I wanted to
So
do the mammoth itself.
Let's just get back into it and see where
Our
we're going.
powers combined.
Mm.
We might be onto something.
Rudy.
So you're all
powers
running up,
combined.
and Lena is like getting down on their knees and sort of like petting the head of the mammoth and just whispering like, this is not normal. So it's just like closing the eyes of the mammoth.
Oh, that's really sweet. So, yeah. So you'll go for the collar. I'll go for the actual mammoth to check like what is going on. Does that sound good, Roju? Also, I apologize for
so
the
we
cat
know-
meows.
No, it's okay. What is Rudy and Arthur doing at this point?
I'm just consoling consoling Rudy. As much as I try my best, not being a man of very comforting words, I do my best, and then I go over to Dagoose and get him out of the snow somehow.
I forgot about Dusk.
Yeah, there's just like the tarp, like the hide tarp, and Dust Goose is just like on the ground.
Yes, so I'm gonna try and attempt to try and do something with Goose to.
Yeah,
Rudy. Rudy will accompany
Dust Goose doesn't
Arthur.
look hurt, just like passed out from the fever.
Yeah, Rudy will accompany
Rudy.
Arthur and essentially he'll do a medicine check, just to double check, but I'm assuming Duskgoose is fine. But he is very hesitant to lay his left hand, because his left hand was the one he tried to do the touch of death with. That failed. Sorry, the inflict wounds. I just want to call it touch of death.
Basically,
That's a whole different thing.
I
There's,
know.
Because there's vampiric touch, and then
Yeah.
there's finger of death.
Yeah. But
and then
Rudy
there's
doesn't-
5-finger death punch.
But Rudy
What?
doesn't have any of
Well-
that. He just has his inflict wounds. But yeah, he'll help Arthur look after Duskus.
So I'll say Rudy medicine check, Gerald Arcana, and Nana nature.
You got it.
24 on the medicine.
Oh my god, these
Come on, Nana.
Duskus looks uninjured and just should have rested. Should have just stayed in a horizontal position.
Should have stayed in burrito form.
That was almost a 3, by the way, guys.
Yeah, mine was not great. I got a 10. How
a 10.
Yeah.
So looking this. Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna look over to after I have a bit of a look over it and thinking I might not be able to discern much potentially. I sort of look over to Melavora and I'm like, Nana, do you think we have much time here? I'd like to take more of a look at this. Perhaps I could, if you want, right now I could set up a ritual of identification.
And Nana was mistakenly holding her bag open, but puts that away real quick.
As you're talking, also, I have the wrong thing up. Thank you. As you're looking over, the tribe leader Pesty shows up and sort of like looking over, like getting close, still like 10-15 feet back, looking over, just says, "Is it safe? Is the beast put down?"
It's past, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, we just want to know if it's safe. He turns around and just yells, "It's okay. It's okay. They've taken care of it. We can, please, everyone come here. We don't want to stray too far. We don't know if there's more things coming." And you see like all of the halflings are like moving on up and talking. There's like whispering going on. Someone just like looking around, and the dwarf is ushering them forward. There, move on. Let's go. Nothing to see.
Also, I got a 22 on my nature check.
So taking a look at this mammoth, with the knowledge you have, you've probably not encountered a mammoth as is before you, but you depending on all of Nana's travelers, you might have seen an elephant.
Or would it be possible that I had even seen something that was super malnourished and like I would get an idea of what the color was? Yeah,
it definitely looks like this creature should be dead, like already just from looking at its body. It's looks like it hasn't had any food or water in maybe a week.
Right.
Okay.
It's just. You have no idea what propelled it forward, kept it in a state of life, as it were. It's just weird. It's just off.
Nana would like to convey this to probably Roju, and I'm not sure if Arthur and Rudy are in the mood to listen. I don't think Duskus would be, and if he was, it would still go over his head, so that's okay. We love him anyway. And she would say something along the lines of, it almost seems as if this has been dead for a while. It was not healthy when it died, and I'm not sure if that, she points to the collar, has anything to do with it, but we should look into it more.
I wholeheartedly agree, Nana. This seems very much to do with all of this. So I think it definitely bears further investigation. I mean, like I said, if we've got some time, I can certainly set up a quick ritual. I mean, I say quick, but it takes a little bit of time. I can certainly get a deeper look at it, if you like.
Lena looks over to you and says, "You can find out what it is?"
I can, yes. It just needs a bit of time. I've got a ritual. I can identify magically what spells may have been cast on this item and all that kind of thing. Hopefully that'll give us a clue as to the fate of our very angry friend here.
Look,
Lena gives a nod and says, "Get to it." Stands up, turns around, and walks over, and you can hear just says to Pesty, walks up to Pesty, looks down at him, and just says, "In the name of the Midwinter clan, we will have to halt our progression. We need to find out what did this, in case this could cause further damage to anyone across the Icelands. As the warden of these lands, we have to stop this." The man Gerald claims that he can find out what this item is that apparently caused this, and we will stay until we have more information. And Pesty just looks like he wants to protest a little bit, and then just goes "Oh, okay. How much time are we talking about? Do we set up camp? Do we just have a little bit of a snack? What do we do?" And Lena just looks over to you, to Gerald, just with a...
Well, let's see. Ritual casting. I'm just double checking I think it has to be cast as a ritual in the first place, I think.
Yeah, from your book.
Yes, here we go. Oh no, that's copying time.
I think it's going to be...
What's the additional time? It's like an extra
10 minutes for being a ritual. Because it's I think Identify itself calls for a minute.
It's like a minute, yes. Oh, okay.
And then the ritual tag adds 10 minutes.
It's actually already done it for me. Cool. Okay. So yes. So take about 11 minutes, give or take, to cast.
Lena turns back and says,
and then we'll find.
Lena turns back and says, "Assume we'll be here for half an hour," and then comes back to you.
Safe.
At this point, I'm assuming Rudy and Arthur have rejoined the conversation.
You've rolled Dasgoose back into a burrito.
Yeah.
Good burrito.
Rudy sort of, while Gerald's setting up and Nana's close by, goes, "Did anyone else notice that it was weirdly fixated whenever I cast a spell? Did you see when I cast that radiant flame earlier that it just turned? Did anyone else notice that?"
Nana sort of gestures to herself and went, "Yeah, a little."
It's now at this point, Rudy sort of blinks for a second and has actually kind of realized what Nana looks like and gone, "Is that what I look like?"
Checking himself out, and Nana gives him a spin.
Oh, well, I mean, the behind looks good. All right, we're okay then. No, but seriously, so you noticed too, Nana, whenever I, when I cast a spiritual weapon, when I cast the radiant flame, it was tracking that energy, the radiant energy. Gerald, maybe when you're identifying the collar, maybe that helps direct your identifying. I don't know how wizards work, but that helps at all.
He's sort of like, what? Here's his name as he's lighting a particularly stinky candle.
Gerald, just finish what you're doing. It's okay. I'll chat to you when you're done. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
What was that, Rudy?
No, please, Gerald, just finish the ritual. Finish the ritual.
It's quite bad, this one.
Oh, it is quite revolting.
You're good.
Arthur,
okay, I'll go
Orblet
back to
the
this
third.
What am I doing?
Now that the adrenaline has started leaving your system, every time your eyes fall on Rudy, you see the slash in the robes and the exposed abdominal area. It looks like a just freshly scabbed over wound. It's not bleeding profusely, and you're just all you can think about. All you can think about
is rippling abs.
Is that day
that day.
Just all you see, you look at Rudy, and you're just like seeing the wound. You just instantly remember as his abdomen got slashed up, and every time you think about it, all you see in front of you is just the scene in the forest.
I immediately just turn her away and go near that cliff that we were and sort of sit on the edge of that and just grab out a ring from my pocket and start playing with it in between my hands, just looking at it very sadly, trying to compose myself.
Do any of us notice this?
I think this is. I think Rudy would definitely.
Rudy would, yeah.
Based on the previous night. So I think he sort of like maybe beckons Nana and goes, Nana, I think Gerald needs to concentrate. Maybe we should have a chat with Arthur, because I don't know, between you and me, I think he was a little erratic in the battle. Maybe he's got something going on. Maybe we should have a chat with him.
And Nana, was that you want Nana to come with, or you want? Nana to...
no.
Okay.
He doesn't
Nana's
want to do this alone. He doesn't want to do this alone.
Small Rudy agrees with the
Yes.
Nana fucking wisdom for the win. All right, we're going. I think that's a very good idea, Rudy.
Wait, is the voice that comes out of Mini Rudy Nana's voice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nana will choose this moment to become Nana again, actually. Thinking about it.
Oh, thank you, Nana.
Just thinking about it.
That was hurting.
Yeah, so there's a quick shimmer, and it's like just ethereal flower petals just poof off Nana and like
I'm glad
disappear,
it was like that. Because if Rudy saw himself melting away from Nana's like external form, he would have probably had another panic attack.
No, we don't all have the hand of death.
I mean, honestly, if this was Gerald using Mask of Many Faces, I might have said it's just like the skin melting off.
I would have said it was the skin melting off.
Oh my god. No.
That's bullshit, that is.
No.
It would have been
But
horrifying.
Nana's a lovely druid Nana.
Flower Nana.
Yay.
So it's very much like a just poof, and then like just scatter and disappear. Like they don't even reach the ground; they just fade.
In that case, we head on over to Orb and I suppose we see him with this ring for the first time. Oh no!
Well, he's sitting with his back to you.
Oh.
And I will say that Arthur and Rudy, you had a moment the other night. You didn't too much talking. You were just like sat like in each other's presence and just like had almost like somber moments together, like two people just feeling a bit blue in each other's presence, but not really talking or doing anything. Just needing to have someone nearby without any actual interactions.
Rudy nudges Nana because like he's a young human. He doesn't young
He
human
doesn't
man.
know all these things.
He's you guys like he's not trying to be stereotypical, but he's like in his head he's like I don't know how to relate to the old age of an elf.
Rudy might be the youngest in the group.
I believe so. Yeah.
Maybe Dust Goose.
Is baby. Rudy is baby. Okay, Nana goes over and Nana sees him sitting there, and Nana kind of sidles up to him and goes, "Is this spot taken?" On his left.
Oh, look, Nana, there's always a spot for you. You know that.
And then she flumps down as if she was just caught in the ice storm. Same noise. Same, right on her butt.
Oh my god, are you alone?
No, I brought company. And kind of motions to Rudy and...
Rudy flops down on the other side of Arthur and goes, Arthur, those are some slick moves out there today.
Oh, thanks, mate. It was definitely not what I thought I was good at, but thank you nevertheless.
No, Arthur, slick.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still reading it as for myself that I was good.
I got it. Nana got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gives you a Nana wink.
So I kind of hand the ring to Rudy.
Oh.
And I say, look at the inscription.
Would it be written in Elven or Common?
It's in
Probably
Elven, but I was gonna say Elven. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
But do you know what it says, or can you not read
One
Elven?
ring to rule them all.
Oh my god!
I should have toggled the green screen. No, Arthur. Unfortunately, I in the chapel where I spent a lot of my sort of teenage years, I didn't really get a chance to read much Elven. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. It translates to Samantha.
Samantha. You named... Hang on. Didn't you name the horse? Because I'm not sure if you're aware of this, Arthur, but when you summon your horse, you yell a name to the heavens. It's actually kind of scary sometimes. But you somberly said Samantha today.
That's correct.
Oh.
You remember that night in the tent where I was with Goose?
Oh, I'm glad that... No, stop joking, Darcy. Yes. Yes, I do.
I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
Get
I'm trying. Okay. Yeah. You asked me to leave. You wanted to do some sort of ritual, and I just kind of let you do it. I mean, I trust you. I'd let you. I mean, maybe not with a scalpel, but I do trust you. I'm sorry.
This is making it hard.
Rudy's probably like this though. Like Rudy's really bad at this stuff, isn't he? So this is
That's why
on brand.
That's why I brought Nana.
Oh, Nana's not saying anything. Nana's like,
I kind of take the ring off you and I pass it to Nana as well to have a bit of a look. And I go, that's my wife. That's my late wife.
Nana doesn't say anything, looks at it for a moment, passes it back, and said, "That's a lovely name."
Thanks, Nana. It's one of the best of names. Probably the most gorgeous name I have ever known. But there's a property to it. And now, Rudy, I know you're not much to magic, but you are a man of healing, are you not?
Oh, I mean, he sort of looks down at the sort of I'm assuming like the pink line that's on his abdomen now.
Yeah, it doesn't fully heal, but it's like stoke the bleeding, and it just looks like a big scab. It's still fresh, but it's like it's not lethal in any way. You'd probably like put some antiseptics and bandages on it later, but it's not a
dire wound anyway. Yeah, Arthur, I would say I know a thing or two about it.
Yeah, well.
Wait, have you been the one? Are you the one casting that spell?
Well, I wouldn't call it a spell, but more of a tragedy of flashbacks that I received.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
But I only use this for people I love and care for deeply, and people that I respect and want to see them stick around.
I absolutely, I understand that sentiment. I mean, the power that I wield comes from that exact same emotion, maybe on a different level. You know, yours seems to be very, very closely tied to a certain person, but like, I do have a quite an understanding of what that means. You know,
yeah, I kind of even get more sad, and I say, you know, I kind of lean onto Nana's shoulder and start kind of sobbing. I was going to be a dad.
Oh. I feel like Nana has cookies for this occasion.
Nana would have cookies for this occasion.
Nana might. But
you are a leaf druid after all.
No. You know what? Nana doesn't have cookies for this occasion. This is not a cookie occasion. Yeah. Nana has lived like almost 4 centuries. Nana knows this is not a cookie occasion. That would be ignoring your feelings. So she puts a hand on. I'm assuming you have to lean down quite a bit to get.
Yeah. I'm like,
oh my comfortable. You're like that. So she puts a hand on your head, and she just says, "Would you like to tell us more about your beautiful wife?"
It all happened one day. We were living in the forest, as you expect from us rangers, and she told me that she was pregnant that morning, and we were so very, very happy. We were very happy to do everything and anything, and I even went out and started getting sort of a crib sort of made up and everything for the new one arriving. But we needed to obviously gather our own food. And while she wanted to come hunting. She never not hid away from hunting. She said, I'm pregnant. I'm not broken. She wanted to do everything as I did, as we normally did. We hunt together. We went to dinners together. We did everything together. Just our whole lives revolved around each other. And the ring that I gave her didn't have a name on it or anything like that. It was just a gorgeous ring. And so we went off hunting. Unfortunately, during our hunting trip, I found a beast that was very dangerous. And little side note, I'm just throwing it into the Discord so you guys can sort of see what it is.
Oh.
If you put it in the if you put it in the dice tray, the audience can also see what Arthur describes.
Okay, yes.
As Arthur describes the creature.
So, as I describe the creature, this is the creature.
Holy shit!
Oh,
sorry.
Damn.
Wow.
That looks like a rough time.
I said to Samantha to get out, to run. We don't need to worry about this beast. We live another day. I kind of point to Rudy's wound or scar tissue. I'm like, that's where she passed.
Oh. Rudy probably instinctively tries to cover himself a little bit more up, just sort of out of reflex. And sorry, I can. And now it's like the cogs turn in Rudy's mind because now he understands why Arthur is being this way, because the wound has caused him to have flashbacks.
And Arthur's trying to take a second to breathe and gather himself, but he keeps breaking down, sobbing over. That's my wife. I was going to be a dad. And so, after the death, he laid her to rest and kept the ring, but found Samantha's name engraved on the ring. And it was glowing when I was looking at it one time. I took it to some people, and I showed a few different other people of mage, and they said their spirit is inside this ring. But every time I use it, all for flashbacks, I relive that whole memory again and again and again. But I couldn't sit there, I couldn't stay at home, gathered around the sadness of the story. So I did what I thought was right. I went and joined the Bard's College.
Wait, what?
God damn it.
Sorry, you want to repeat that one?
Bob.
No, you didn't. No.
Hang
No.
on.
No.
Wait,
No.
wait.
No.
As I was trying to
After all of
find,
that,
I was trying to find. Stop it.
Nana
I
pushes him off the
I
cliff.
almost believed you. I almost
my
thought this
God.
was gonna.
motherfucker.
Go on,
okay. But as I joined the college, it was quickly found out that I couldn't make people laugh. I couldn't turn around this sadness to happiness so quickly. I was kicked out just after a couple of weeks because they said I had no real potential of being a bard. So
I know
I
how it feels to be rejected and to be told that you're not worth someone's time. Arthur, don't worry. I'm very well versed in that particular emotion and feeling.
Oh, okay. No, I couldn't take a second to sort of think and put my hand on your shoulder and sort of nod. And I'm like, so I traveled for a while, and I found the guild. And that's how I'm here. But just I can never get rid of that memory. And sometimes I don't want to get rid of it. Other times I don't know what to do.
I mean, I certainly haven't lived as long and probably don't have as much wisdom as both yourself and Nana here. But whenever, you know, as I'm sure you're aware, I did live, you know, in a chapel for quite some time. You know, you don't learn the tools of the trade that I have if you don't you know live in that sort of environment. And you know, we very often encountered you know, people, you know, who are affected by trauma, you know, whether they've lost loved ones or lost you know, or lost a piece of themselves, you know, physically, emotionally. And it was interesting. Everybody heals differently, Arthur. You know, and I'm not just talking about, you know, stitching oneself back together. Everybody heals differently on the inside. And I would firmly believe that if your lovely wife Samantha, you know, if she was who you say she was, an adventurous being, someone who was at your side, no matter what you were doing, mammoth riding or not, I firmly believe what you're doing now, you know, going out into the world, you know, assisting those that need assistance, and punishing evil, you know, I firmly believe this is what she would want you to do. And, mate, between you and me, being kicked out of the Bard's College, are you kidding me? If it wasn't for the fact that, you know, we were fighting a bloody mammoth, I would have been laughing my ass off back there. Mate, you can... I think what I'm trying to say in the most horrible way possible is, Arthur, it'll take time, but I think you're doing the right thing. I think you're moving in the right direction.
I kind of stand up, wipe my tears. I look down to Nana. I help Nana get up.
Nana puts a hand on your arm, and are you holding the ring?
Yes. I'm still holding it. So.
No, she does the thing where she like holds your hands in her hands, except she's really little, so it doesn't quite like, it's like kids holding your hands, but she just goes, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad Samantha is too. And then she walks back to what's your name, Roju? Gerald.
Wow.
How many drinks
I ruined the moment. I was thinking really hard about that. I'm sorry. I had the feels.
So Gerald's like doing his ritual in the meantime. He just feels wounded for some reason.
Just deep on the inside, it hurts.
Deep on the inside, it's like something just wounded him, and he was like, "What was that? No, that was, never mind. Back to work."
Sorry, I had to make all this wisdom in my head. Like, I'm not 400. Get out of here. It takes a lot of effort.
But as I turn to Rudy, I say to you, you cannot let Goose know this. He would not want anyone to be in any sort of pain to help him.
Goose is the most innocent human I've ever encountered, Arthur. No, Goose, I think he was in a very feverish state when you did your ritual. So I think we find and Arthur, if it does bring you pain to use the abilities that you have, let me know, because if you want me to step in when needed, if it helps, you know where my hands are. Just don't touch the mittens, please.
What mittens? Question mark. But yeah, I so I'm very appreciative of that. But the only reason why I would use it is because I couldn't stand anyone in this party leaving me. That's just like losing a whole family member again.
And Arthur, we will not. I mean, did you see the shit I did back there? I fucking gored out of my mind. I sewed it up in a second. Lena not taking a single hit from the mammoth thanks to the shield. And you were riding it like a funny fucking bronco. Arthur, nothing can touch us. We're invincible. Let's go, buddy.
Rudy not reading the room at all.
Arthur just kind of sort of actually puts on the ring this time. Instead of
I will say, as you do, you can go into your equipment and you can search up Arthur's Wedding Band version 1.5.
Oh yeah, level up.
Level up.
Nice.
But now I wear it very proudly.
Nice.
That's what we want to see. All right.
We love a proud boy with his ring.
And I think we'll go to Gerald as you're sitting. They're taking their moment. You can hear them talking, like just faintly as you're trying to focus.
I'm probably vaguely aware of the
Yeah.
there, but I'm busy with my thing.
Yeah. And you set up the ritual. You get it going. You focus. You take the notes in your book, writing in your book of shadows. Doing sketches of the items, writing down all of your ideas as part of the ritual, just pouring your assumptions, your hypotheses into the book, and watching as the letters written in blood shape. They become liquid on the page. They start rewriting themselves. And at first, it just seems like gibberish. There's so much going on the page. And you pick up snippets of word as it's just writing and writing. And there's just too much information going on. And then the blood just splashes out and just few words show up, like just zoomed in big letters. And it just says, "It's the same. Watch out. This collar will drive anyone to hunt down its prey in the name of the Pallid Princess."
Hold on a second. Hold on a damn second. All right. So...
Is this Roju or Gerald saying "hold on"?
This is Roju saying "hold on a second." So, hunts down prey in the name of who?
The Pallid Princess.
The Pallid Princess. Does Gerald recognize this?
It looks all near identical to the collar that fell off the salamander.
That's right.
Yeah.
I still feel bad about that collar.
Yeah.
It's a different size. It's a different size, but it's like the rough make of it, the vibes, the inscriptions on it looks near identical. Like recognizing someone's handwriting, looking at how the runes are carved on it.
The salamander didn't target anyone specifically though this time. When we fought it, did it? It just kind of lashed out because we kind of surrounded it too, though.
But it also tried to get away at the end, which feels bad, man.
It did.
We'll just not talk about that.
Yeah, we won't talk about that one.
I don't know. So more specifically, the Pallid Princess, like, does Gerald know that name?
I'd say roll a history check.
History, all right.
And
So
I will
that's
say
how-
this, just for big funsies,
Yeah.
15. You could, if you wanted to, cut yourself on the page of the book to give yourself advantage.
Interesting. So, okay, would Gerald know?
Gerald
that-
himself. I will tell you from your 15. You've read the name in this book at one point or another. But as the book keeps rewriting itself all over and over and over and over and over and over, it's not like you can just flip back to the page.
Right.
But you do get a ping. You've definitely read that very name in this very book at one point or another.
And in my experience, in my previous experience, I know that with a little bit of blood, that might get me.
It might coax the book to tell you more.
Right. I'm just trying to get an idea of whether this is something I've done before to some success, and therefore that's why I'm thinking of trying this again.
Yeah, it's the difference of what Gerald knows and what the book knows.
Right. I think there's enough of a tendril of like feels like this is an important name, and having realized that he's seen it in there again, he's thinking, kind of looks at his hand a bit, sort of back at the book, and he knows that it's not good, but it's also important. Knowledge is power in this case, and right now he needs that knowledge, so he's going to go ahead and slice his finger on the page.
I'd say take a D4 of damage.
This is not a normal paper cut.
No.
Ow.
It's
I don't
almost
know.
like as you're cutting your finger, it's almost like it's sucking your blood in, like one of those tiny blood tests where you just put a droplet and it just looks like the paper absorbs it instantly. With a 3, because I was going to give you information based on how much damage you took.
That's
Nice.
super cool.
Oh.
3
I
out of
love
4,
that.
baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
The page, and this is still, no one else is seeing this, you're all busy. As the blood gets sucked up into the page, the blood just starts moving around like a liquid fluid etch-a-sketch. And
So disgusting.
names are showing up. 'Cause you're focusing, Pallid Princess, just like pouring the intention into this. And as a title on the page just shows up, Pallid Princess.
I put my bloody finger on the name as it shows up. Just stab at it to keep it there.
Stab at it, and as you do, all of a sudden, it just like the blood just falls down the page, just like looks like the page is bleeding. Droplets are coming out of the page, turning into bloated maggot flies and just flying up into your face. And as you look back down, on the page, you can see the mark. The skull on the back of a fly. But you also see one more thing. A single word at the bottom. Ally.
Ally. At the bottom of the page.
Yeah, and as you read it out loud, all of the blood just like disappears, like just dries into the page and disappears.
Just to clarify, are we saying princes or princess?
Princess.
Thank you.
So the impression that I'm getting there is that the book was basically telling me that the pallid princess is the person that this mark of the skull fly thing represents. And then
you can deduce whatever you deduce.
I love when DMs say that.
Because that wasn't a lot of information.
It was still free information.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it cost 3 hit points. It
was
wasn't
it
quite
free though?
free.
Was it free though?
Oh my god.
I feel like that came at a cost.
Your soul. Wait, no, too late.
Oh, it's too late.
As you're reading this, you can see all of the others coming. You slam the book shut, and that's where we pick up next week.
Josie.
You know, refer back to that TikTok that I sent you.
We're literally just keep. I don't even care about work tomorrow. I don't care. I don't care. 24-hour stream. Let's go.
What?
I mean, I'm sure when we get to a climactic like final battle, like I'm sure we could figure out a day where we could do. I'd
say if everyone's up for it, when we get to a really big tense part, we might with the pre-planning maybe we'll do 4 or 6 hours, but I wouldn't push it any further because there's also playing for too long. Also, like it's very draining in the long run.
Yeah, that's true. Especially for you, I would say, because you're doing so much work here. Can we just have a little mini round of applause for Josie? Like, thank you in chat and in all the chat.
Yes.
Like that description in a second language. Damn. Wow.
Can we also
stand?
Can we also give a round of applause to Orb's acting earlier? And his backstory. That was wonderful.
And the writing of his backstory. Oh.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
And I just gonna say, since the game is officially over, we can just like talk a little bit. Or did you read the thing?
Look, I actually can't find the thing.
It should be there.
No.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna hop in and see if I can poke it in.
Should just be in your equipment, yeah.
No, but it's if you search, if you go to manage equipment and search for the item.
Yeah,
that's
Arthur's wedding band. You should get two. You should get 2 entries. One is called version 1. One is version 1.5.
Okay. Oh, all right. Just reload on me. Why don't you friggin' beyond?
Josie, why did it have to say ally at the bottom of the page?
Dude, it's Gerald.
What is it? And then
interpret that how you will.
And like it brings forth the question, like, is it an ally to Gerald and Gerald
or to the hat?
Or to the hat?
Or to the book. I mean, I don't know. They seem to be different.
Yeah. Because
I will also say 785 experience points.
Oh wow.
That's an oddly specific
It's what you all get.
Yeah, all of us. I know. Do we add those in, or are you adding those in?
I can do it, or you can do it yourself.
I have not been adding it in.
No, I have been adding. I've been checking every week before game to check everyone's, because I've written up how much you're supposed to have, and I've been checking everyone and adding if someone's forgot. I think honestly, Roju and Orb are the only ones who've been doing it manually themselves.
Well,
I didn't realize it was a thing.
Manage experience. How much do we get?
I know you get 785.
785 done.
7, 8.
Yes, did it.
So how much does it? Nice. How much does it say you have?
5,125.
Okay, I'm gonna have to set this manually.
Yeah, 4,340, and I'm gonna add this, and it is 5,125.
Because I just realized the manage XP thing did not have
I did my
the
own
right
thing.
level of XP to start off with, which is not great.
But yeah,
I just had to reset the level to 4. So now I've just got I've actually only got base level XP for.
So
level 4,
manually add in 5125.
5125.
Yeah, and I think the threshold you want to get is 6.5.
6,500.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I just seen what you've put in there. It's pretty cool.
How? It's pretty cool.
Oh, are we not allowed to know?
Just as a quick shout out, so I've got a couple of people in chat asking where they can find past D&D VODs. You can find them. I think Roju and myself have YouTube channels.
I do. I've got them all uploaded at the moment.
Yeah, Roju's more on the ball. Definitely go see Roju's YouTube channel.
Yeah. YouTube.
But also go see Aussie's because
participation award, all one word.
Yeah.
Also, almost 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
I was about to bring it up. Yeah, I was about to bring it up. No. So, guys, if there's a big across all the chats, Roju's or participation award as a YouTube channel is so close to hitting those miraculous numbers.
If you haven't seen Majima Everywhere, you're seriously missing out.
Majima Everywhere.
Majima Everywhere. Chef's kiss of a fucking video.
I will attempt to get a link.
Please do. Please send it to everyone.
Let's get a link going.
I'm just gonna shout everyone out at the moment.
All right, here's the chat. My chat.
Bean, if you're here, can you do the multi-command to get links to everybody?
Where'd it go?
Everybody.
The link disappeared.
Still follow all these amazing people. Even Venomation, even though she couldn't join us tonight, she is just so fucking fantastic. These beans are good. These are some good goddamn beans. If these were baked beans, I would eat them.
They are beans for you. Beans
if these were coffee beans, I would grind them and drink them. And they would be very, very delicious.
And regarding the ring, it's up to you, Orb, if you want to share out of game what I added to it. Up to you.
Alright, out of game. So originally it had Healing Wave. Which, and I'll read the description here. By raising the ring and whispering a word to his departed loved one, Arthur can heal those around him. Those within a 15-foot cone are healed to 1d4 healing. So that was version 1. Version 1.5. By giving into the fury and the melancholy that comes with the memories. Your hand turns into monstrous claws similar to those ones of the monster itself. Those claws are finesse weapons that deal 1d6 slashing damage. You can dismiss the claws as a bonus action.
That's scary. That's scary.
Okay, Arthur's about to fucking get OP up in here. Oh, I forgot to bring my little friend out. It's fine. Next time. Nothing. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Actually, that's a good point. Rudy has really not found a chance for his item that he hasn't really shown or told anyone yet. We'll figure it out. Now that I don't want to pick on Arthur as much, it's kind of like, how am I going to use this ability now? But I'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out.
You can still pick on Arthur. Are you kidding me? Look, you're better Arthur, friends now.
Arthur wants to be picked on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Arthur loves the attention.
All right, we got this.
Look, come on. Our dynamic is very much the way I've built Arthur, is to have the same dynamic as my real life friends with you guys.
This is true.
You guys rip on me all the time. You guys rip on Arthur. So
I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to bring it up, but I sent Orb a photo of it. So at the beginning, I sent I did a poll, which was like, "Are we going to survive the mammoth encounter?" And it was yes, no, yes, but Orb won't survive, and everyone went Arthur won't survive.
Dude, he tried his best though, didn't he? He was like, "I'm gonna ride it." I'm like, "Okay, that's a very me thing to do."
Listen. No, I have to tell you how much damage that there was potential gonna be for Rudy if both of those mammoth attacks had hit.
Oh, please tell me. I'd love to know.
Because if both attacks had hit, hold on, I have to open it back up just super quick. Because it has a thing. The reason it went back to charge at you is because it gets to do 2 attacks if it's got like a running start.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Assume as such. Yeah.
Yeah. So the damage would have been 4d8 plus 7 for just the gore, and then 4d10 plus 7 for the stomp.
Jeez.
So that was a
you had
killing
some
move.
fucking bark skin in there?
So
wow.
even the second one could have killed me.
Good job, Dana.
Even the second one by itself. So the bark skin did literally save Rudy's life.
It could have, it could have put you down to 0. I don't. It wouldn't have insta-gibbed you because you got too much health. But yeah,
oh really?
Put you down.
Right.
Yeah, the rules say that
if hurting.
Double your
health if you take damage, if you take damage equal to double your maximum hit point, you're just automatically dead. You're sent to Neverland straight up.
Yeah.
Straight to Neverland.
Oh, that was close. That was a close one.
Shit, son. You gotta be careful. We don't want to
Rudy. Really, I was just honestly, what saved you was the opposed checks between Lena and the mammoth. That was like that was just keeping the thing from just running down Nana at the end.
Oh yeah,
Lena was MVP there. Lena and Barkskin were the 2 MVPs for that.
Yeah, like I knew it was a really dumb idea, and I was full expecting to like have to turn into a horse when I was at 1 HP, and then
thick horse returns,
and then like stomp on the ice and like make it fall in or something. I don't know, and then turn it. I don't know. I didn't. Cool. I was gonna play it depending on how it went, but then Lena just kept a hold on it, and I was like, "Oh, this actually
it was
might
kind
be
of funny
better."
Because you ran off, and then Lena's like, "Nah, I got this," and then
then I was like, "Oh, okay, it's fine. I didn't want to drown it anyway. It's cool."
With average rolls, the 2 attacks against Rudy with average rolls would have dealt 54 damage. Combined.
Almost a kill because I got 31 health, so it would have been needed 62.
Yeah,
damn.
Look, I thought Arthur was the MVP being on top of it, riding it. Look.
Arthur was MVP for.
You got up on it.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
I think
great.
What we need to work on with you is not the technique. The technique, beautiful, wonderful. It's the execution. A torch. Yeah.
It's not the intentions, it's the execution.
You have a knife. You have a knife, don't you?
You know, I really liked the friend thing though, because I was considering the friend thing, and then I was like, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think Josie will let me. And then you did it. I was like, I'm glad I didn't waste my turn.
No.
That was so good.
As long as when push comes to shove, Arthur actually fires his bow, I'll be happy.
Wow, he did. He did fire it once.
He just missed.
I think most damage. I fired. I missed. And I fired. And I missed. And I fired. And I missed.
And I missed again. Fired. And I missed.
Okay. Oh man.
Alrighty.
Yeah. But I hope you enjoy. It was an entire session of almost just combat, but it's been a while. It's been a while since
it's been several sessions.
Yeah, we have been avoiding that for a while. It was kind of fun to get back into it.
Well,
I won't lie.
I noticed
it's pretty fun.
We were
the risk of dying is always entertaining.
Well, it's a little concerning.
Nah, not concerning at all.
Lena, real MVP.
I noticed that we were very theatrical with our combat this time. All of us. Even you.
I like it.
It was not just I'll just do this. We were all very flavorful. I think that was really good. I think we leveled up there.
Yeah, I think it's also because we've had these several sessions of RP. Everyone is in the RP headspace.
Well,
I love that.
We talked about this as well, Josie. Like I was saying, I really appreciated how everyone was sort of settling into who their characters are, and feeling more comfortable role playing them, and adding more flavor to it, which is really nice.
Yeah, there's a fun thing that some DMs have been doing when it comes to people getting into their characters, like telling players don't give your character an alignment until session 5. Play the character first to get to know them. Instead of deciding on an alignment and trying to fit to it, play the character how you feel like it, and then just realize what alignment they are.
I've been told the same thing with backstories. Play how you get in the first few sessions, and then write a backstory.
There's a lot of people you can add backstory stuff and flavor details and events whenever.
Yeah.
Like with Rudy's backstory, I'm not going to give any details, but I wrote a very rough thing that I thought was quite decent, and like Josie's just like taken it and run to the nth degree, which is just amazing, like absolutely amazing. But like it's fleshed it full of details that I would never have put in there myself. Yet I am wholeheartedly trying to get those details into like, well, where can I take those details, sort of thing.
Yeah, because that was me and Cuddly. We had a meeting yesterday to talk about characters, and I said that I took your backstory, Aussie, and I just put it in the area of the world where it would fit, without changing, taking away anything from what you wrote. I simply decided where does this piece fit the best, and then I added in just like locale stuff. Like, okay, but if you are from this area, then all of these things that you've mentioned, they would work like this.
Yeah. And I'm glad there was a place that it would work, because if there wasn't, then it's like
it's also added some fun little twists and some fun little nuggets of like just flavor to it that I've been able to add, because you said, oh, this happened, and I'm just like, if that happened, then also this.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. It's definitely shaping up to be very interesting going forwards, or continue to be very interesting. I had a quick question from the
go for it.
Sorry to just quickly derail. A quick question from our chat, just to say, hey, who's the bard? And I just thought, so the answer's a little bit interesting.
Well, I mean, if you
don't have a bard.
If you stick around, no, but listen, if you stick around in about 20 minutes or so, I guess Roju is the bard.
That, you know what, that's true. In about 20 minutes time, when we dive into the open table dungeon game, then you will get to see me as a bard instead of a wizard, quote unquote.
I feel that'd be just full of sexy.
Roju.
Big Man and Roju, it'd just be full of sexy.
Full of sexy? Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if Song of Boots sees himself that way.
Look, does bard automatically have to equal womanizer?
No. I was going off Roju equals sexy.
Oh, you.
I wasn't going off bard is equal sexy. I'm going off Roju.
So the actual answer is we don't have a bard. We've got a ranger that thinks he's a bard and tried to go to bard college, it turns out.
I loved that. I loved that so fucking much.
I thought you were just messing with us, and then you were like, no. And I was like, God damn it.
So good. Anyway, I hate to be the party pooper, but I better mosey on off.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
It is time,
Feel free to head out.
Time.
So is anyone staying live, or are we...
Yeah, I mean, we'll be staying live for the dungeon crawl, right?
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be taking just like we'll be taking all the raids you want to send, and we'll get started, get everything sorted, then go on a quick raid, go on a raid.
Go on a raid. Yeah, this makes sense. I'm fine.
We go on a quick raid because I gotta pee again, and then we're gonna jump into the pit of Gormus in the open table game of the Corinthian Exploration Company.
And for those of you across all the chats who don't know what that is, that's essentially an open game, so to speak.
Yep.
So every week, I think Josie rotates in different people, possibly, or we wait till there's a slot free and someone new comes in. Yeah. So if you are interested in D&D at all, either watch, I believe, Josie or Roju further on tonight, and I'm sure there'll be Discord details and whatnot.
Definitely. If you hop into my Discord, there's an entire channel called the Corinthian Exploration Company, where we go over all the rule changes, we go over how many spots are available. Thank you, Orb. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming by. And yeah, I think today we still have 2 spots open. It looks like.
So if there's anyone who's never played before.
Yeah, and it's very much, it's not like what we're playing right here. It's very much D&D for shits and giggles. It's a loot fest, it's a grind fest.
Dungeon crawl.
It's just a dungeon crawl. It's very much Adventures Guild style. You look at the quest board, you go into the dungeon, do the quests, grab all the loot you can carry, literally, because we do use encumbrance rules, and then you get back up and you get paid.
Nice. That's the best
You
part.
don't get paid.
Yeah, and you level up, you buy new gear, and you go back down to get even more stuff, get to even lower levels, and you just keep going until there's nothing more to do.
See,
until you get to the bottom, and you're the best.
Until you
that's
die
just a wonderful.
horribly.
That's just an awesome video game. Like, but you know, you're actually doing it with people. So yeah, get in on that, guys.
Yeah, like that, yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say on that note, I'm rating Roju. Get over there, guys.
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, it's like
bye, friends.
D&D roguelite.
That's right.
I love roguelites.
If you did want to play, you can play whatever class you want. I'm playing a bard myself as well, so yeah, there's no harm in, you know, if there's no limitations. Like we had 2 monks last time. If that's something that you definitely wanted to play, then yeah, you could just totally roll a bard as well. And we can be bard pals, I guess.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well, we do have.
Alrighty, my guys.